last session, what even happened last session? Let me look at my notes. Right, last session.
A lot of things.
A lot of things. Yeah. Bloody hell. Your party clashed with the Knoll horde attacking Bardi. You managed to rescue the shopkeeper Imra before boarding the Tobruk, narrowly escaping the clutches of the Pale Elf. Due to some poor rolls, your voyage south was eventful. Came across the pirate Queen Alora, but due to some imaginative deceptiveness, you managed to convince her and her crew that you were friendly. During a storm, eventually you made it into dock, port of Shabar. Your stop here was short-lived, as your party was quickly noticed by the desert dogs, who wanted revenge for your earlier raid on their warehouse. You fled, but were pursued by their lieutenant, Marcus the Hammer of Salt. A mighty battle broke out, where all of Tobruk's crew fell, and sadly, so did Pindic Hornblast. And this is where we start our journey today. It's only 2 people, I believe, left standing after the fight.
And I'm barely standing.
So Rignar's the only one standing while Hammerhead sort of stumbles around.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, but you find yourself. The enemy ship is just on the horizon, moving away from yours. The shore is maybe half a mile off. And Rignar, you seem to be clutching the lifeless body of Pindic. What's going to happen?
Not a Scooby-Doo.
So Rignar stares down at Pindic. Not a Scooby-Doo, mate.
This is the end. I'm going to drop the body of Pindic. Just literally plonk him on the floor.
Oh.
Ow!
Ow, we hear from the afterlife.
And I'm going to search the pockets of the dead crewman, hoping to find some, I don't know, something to help.
Yeah, you look for his pockets. You find a small amount of gold, maybe 3 or 4 coins, a few pieces of silver.
We're rich.
Yeah, probably little knickknacks. I'm not sure what you're looking for because.
Oh yeah, there's nothing that we can really. We need someone to revive him. Okay. Hammerhead. Shall we try and get the? Because the boat's sinking, isn't it?
You know it's been hit below the waterline.
Yeah. Shall we try and bail? Bail some of this water out?
We should probably assess the situation down below.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I need to ask the Overlord a question. Being that Pindic used a spell last session that gave us additional hit points, now he's dead, do I lose those additional hit points, or does it just last the spell duration?
I believe it lasts the spell duration no matter what.
Yeah, I think it was 8 hours or something.
Yep, 8 hours. So
okay,
yeah, you've still.
Okay, that's good. That's very good.
But those were
7 days.
yeah, 5 additional hit points, isn't it, to your maximum?
Yeah. But being that I have 6 and 5 of those are a spell, I'm not doing too great.
So as the 2 of you start to head down below deck to assess the damage to the boat lurches to one side.
Ooh.
I need deck saves from both of you as you head towards the stairs down.
Deck saves.
Deck saves, yes. As it sort of lurches to one side and you need to balance to keep steady.
Please.
Both of you manage to stay on your feet, though you're close to slipping over as it's sort of now tilting. Maybe not a great deal, maybe 15, 20 degrees.
That's pretty bad, mate.
Well, yeah, it's pretty bad, but not I'm going to fall off the side of the boat bad.
Okay, so we need to get down below and assess the situation quickly.
Alright. You drop down to the lower deck. There is a significant amount of water in here. If you went straight down onto deck, you think it's probably ankle to sort of knee deep.
Ooh.
And you can see at the far end of the boat, water is rushing in.
How big's the hole?
You'd have to probably swim over inspect
Oh,
it, but
okay.
big enough that you can see the water like gushing
Right.
in.
Okay. Yeah, I'll swim over. Well, wade myself through.
Yep.
To the hole to inspect how big the hole is.
It's pretty big. Bucket sized in shape.
Okay. I'm gonna look around to see if I can find any planks of wood just lying around, like, for it, so I can potentially repair it.
There are things like tables floating around. Well, not floating, but about to be floating. There's chairs. There's things you could smash up down here. Boxes, crates.
Hammerhead, what do you think about getting this table and flipping on its arse end and plugging it up?
Yeah, let's do it. It's like
Yeah,
trying to
okay.
plug the hole. Are there any nails?
We'll smash something else up to make the nail. Like, there's nails in other things.
We're gonna
Chairs.
use the
We'll take
nails.
the nails out of the chairs.
If you remove another part of the boat and replace it here, yeah. So you grab the table and you're like, what, trying to push it up against the hole as the water's pouring out. All right, whoever's trying to wedge the table up against the hole, I need a athletics check to see if you can push against this water that's pouring in.
Athletics.
How are you for athletics?
Very good.
Very good. Yes. So Rignar, it's not too difficult for you to push the table up. The water's still coming in. It's still hitting the table hard, and you have to really brace yourselves to hold the table up against it.
Okay. Hammerhead, can you find something that we can secure this in place?
Yeah. Would you like a perception to see if
I'd like an
anything?
investigation. Natural, yeah, good. Whichever one you're better at, I'll be kind.
Ooh, I'll go. I do not find anything.
No, you sort of like going through the water with your hands in the water, just feeling around, hoping to come across a bag of nails and a hammer, but no,
Oh, great.
nothing.
Okay.
All this time, Rignar's just holding this table up against this like torrent of water that's coming in.
Hold.
Hammerhead, what do you think about sailing to the coast, beaching it?
Yeah. Do we know how far away from the coast we are?
About half a mile.
Half a mile. So is like the coast visible to us?
It's visible, yeah.
Okay, no. Well, if you can hold that.
I'll hold. I'll keep holding.
I will spin the boat towards the coast.
After what, your like 3 days of practice.
Look, I'm a
One
captain,
man.
all right.
We haven't established a captain of what yet, but I assume you don't have proficiency in naval vessel ning.
It's not listed on my character sheet, but I'm going to say yes anyway.
So as you spin the boat trying to aim it towards shore, just give me a general d20 because you don't have any skill in this.
Okie doke. Roll 1d20.
Don't crit.
13. Okay. You managed to get the boat on a half-decent heading. Like, the sails sort of flap as you're one man. You can't really be in all positions at once to tighten it up. It's not moving at great speed. One, because you're on your own, and two, because your ship's half full of water.
It's alright. Palinor, wake up, you lazy bastard.
Rignar, in the hold, you are now sort of... It's gone above your waist, the water.
Okay.
And you're probably not even a quarter of the way to the shore yet.
Okay. I'm going to shout up to Hammerhead, hoping that you can hear me.
I've got big ears, I can hear you.
Yeah, we haven't got long. I mean, it's filling up quick.
Well, I mean, it's only half... how tall are you?
2 seconds. 4 foot something, right?
That sounds about right, I think, for a
Yeah,
dwarf. Then you're 4.5.
Yeah, 4 5, I think.
So it's only like 2 foot deep. I mean, we should probably swap positions because I've got like an extra 3 foot on you. I should realistically have longer to live.
Okay. Yeah, we'll swap positions. I'll wait for Hammerhead to come down, so I'm still holding it.
Okay, Hammerhead, you wade through the water, get to where Rignar is. I need an athletics from you as you try to hold the table up against the hole.
Oh, athletics, go, please.
Yeah, you managed to take over from Rignar and managed to plant your feet in the ground, and you're holding it quite well. Rignar rushes, I assume, back up to the wheel as it's just sort of spinning on its own. The boat just going where it wants.
Yeah, I put it back on track towards
Alright.
the coast.
You give me a d20.
D20.
You're sailing on your own.
Oh no!
So yeah, you try and spin the boat in its way, but the weight the boat's taking on, it's just slowing and slowing, and the sails are they're not pulled tight, they're flapping in the winds, you're not really going anywhere.
Right, okay.
And now the water comes up to your waist, Hammerhead.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the boat's going down. We need to bail quickly.
Okay, yeah,
We
but
either bail the ship or we bail water.
okay. I'm going to go to Pindic's body, grab the bag of holding.
Yep.
Empty everything out of it, and
Okay.
then I'm going to run down below and start picking up water with it, because I think it was like 60 cubic meters or something like that it can hold. And yeah, I'm just gonna fill that up with water, run up to the top. I'm just gonna be doing the bailing of it, up, down, trying to get as much water out.
You can fit 5.4 cubic feet of water in the thing. I don't know what that really means.
I mean, is it a lot? It sounds like a lot.
It sounds like a lot.
5.4 cubed. Ooh, that's maths.
Yeah, it's heavy. Yes, so you
I'm on
can
Google.
So you dump all of your precious items, everything you've been hoarding since the beginning of this campaign, on the deck of the ship that's sinking, and then rush down with a bag of holding to fill up with water.
I don't like how he highlighted that it's sinking.
No, I don't like it.
I'm waiting for the boat to sink and all the gold to go, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, Rignar, grab the jar. Grab the jar.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
no, what's in there?
I grabbed the jar. Because the vessel of the beast, that's an empty pit. It's an endless pit, isn't it?
It is.
So we're gonna grab that,
Mhm.
and we're gonna hoover it up, sort of style. So scooping it, but just going around and around like a little centipede.
So you try and scoop things up with the jug, and you just fill the jug full of salt water.
Yeah,
No,
but it's endless, isn't it? So it's just
No. What I'm saying is the vessel of the
You
beast,
need to watch
the
the
water
last
doesn't
part,
go
boy.
anywhere. Just sits in the jug.
Pindic is
oh
more.
no! Okay, Hammerhead. I think this isn't a good idea. I'm gonna run up to the top and get all the contents I've just emptied out and shove it back into the bag of holding.
To be fair, it wasn't that much. It had a couple of pickaxes and a load of arrows, really, and some jade and a pearl.
And the vessel of the beast.
Yeah, it's and I mean it's only right if we stuff Pindic in there and we give him a proper burial.
Yeah, but he's already dead, so suffocation doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Oh.
So yeah, we'll shove him in there as well.
Okay, as Rignar, you're rushing around. I need another deck save from you as the boat lurches again. And now it's sort of like in an awkward sort of 20, 25 degrees. So, you know, everything's starting to slope down the side of the boat.
Right.
No, you still keep your balance.
Oh.
As you are like, whoa, as like a box just slides past you and like slams into the left-hand side of the ship.
All right.
And
Right.
you
got all
awkwardly
the stuff?
watch Pindic in.
Yeah, everything's gone in. Pindic's gone in. Can't fit in Panel Glory. Technically, he's still there.
He's still alive, right? I guess I'll have to try and swim with him, even though he shot me, the bastard.
Does before we bail off this ship?
Yep.
How much like are we away from actually sinking below the waterline, like the top deck?
You're pretty bad. Like the floor,
Say
the deck
about
below
5
yours.
minutes?
Maybe it's hard to judge because obviously it's getting faster and faster and faster.
Right.
But,
Okay.
yeah, you think
I'm gonna sieve through. What's the healer's name that we had? The woman. Imra. I'm going to sift through her pockets, hoping to find a potion to give to Panelor. Give him some HP.
Ooh, give me 2 seconds. She did grab stuff.
Okay.
you grab. There's one potion in there, and one scroll.
Okay, I grab both of them.
Okay.
Before I give it to Panel, I just want to have a little chat to actually with Sweats. Are you on death saving throws or are you medically?
No.
I
Mind
stabilise
sta-
him with meds, I think.
Stabilize.
Right, that's right. That's right. So I think the best option is to give it to Panel. I'm talking to Hammerhead now. Hammerhead,
Yeah,
I think it's best to give it to
get-
Panel so he can actually swim on his own.
Yeah.
We don't have to. We can.
Well,
sift through that.
my backup idea was if there's like a door or like a floating box or something that like has buoyancy, we could use that to like assist our swimming with.
Yeah. Well,
And,
okay.
and
I'll
stick
give.
Imra on there because we need to give her a burial as well, I suppose.
Well, she is going under the sea.
Right, we can rescue Pindick and leave her.
There we go. So I give Panelor the health potion.
As you're about to put the potion in Panlor's mouth, Rignar, you do notice this isn't the same color as the health potions you've been using before. Where they have been red with like flecks of gold in, this is like a murky, dark, dingy green.
You'll drink it. Fuck it. Just shove it down his throat. I'm just going to shove it down his throat.
Okay.
It's the only option we got. Well, it isn't, but...
Choke.
Panelor's reflexes kick in and he drinks the drink unconsciously.
I soup his throat so it goes down his gullet.
Panelor, your unconscious body like pumps with energy. Your strength now rises to 21 for the next hour as you are force-fed a potion of Hill Giant strength.
Hill Giant strength. That's
Nice.
badass. Right.
But you're unconscious, so I mean,
oh, he's still unconscious.
yeah,
Don't bugger all.
Get it out.
he's really strong now and unconscious.
God damn it, that didn't work. Right, Hammerhead. We'll just get boxes, throw them over, and then we'll all just bail out.
Yeah. So we'll. You prepare Imra and.
Yeah,
Panelor
I'll
on
get
box.
them ready. I'm just gonna.
Shall
Yeah,
we?
I'll get them ready.
Okay, you throw the stuff overboard, grab Panelor, and just sort of bottom off the side.
Yeah, make it towards the boxes, and then start slowly paddling towards the coast.
Okay.
That's we're holding the bag of holding still, by the way.
Yeah, I know you grabbed
That's all right then.
You throw Pindick and all his possessions inside the bag of holding as well, I assume.
Yeah.
Bag of holding update, Pindick. Yeah, and then I suppose I'll dive off with Imra. Well, what's left of Imra, and put it
So
over a box.
both of you have got like you're holding onto broken bits of wood, boxes, whatever can float,
Yeah.
while also dragging someone behind you, like like a lifeguard, I guess, or something.
Yeah, kind of like
Yeah.
that. It's difficult, but we're doing it.
As you swim towards the shore, you will feel that the currents are very strong here. They push and pull you around. The waves are quite high. This isn't like a nice, calm water. This is choppy ocean water. I need athletics checks from both of you as the currents sort of push and pull you away and make your swimming very difficult. Both at disadvantage as well if you're carrying someone.
Oh,
Ah.
all right, okay. Yeah, 2 seconds.
Well, that's
You can
gonna
always
be
do worse than 6.
I got 16.
7.
6, 7.
So I'm going black,
So-
black.
Rignar, you're making great progress. You're pushing through the water. You've got Panelor with you. You've got this box. You are going through the surf easily. Hammerhead, though,
I'm
You're
struggling. 'cause
struggling.
I'm
you're getting
pretty much
bashed
dead.
around, and you're getting slowly, like the gap between you and Rignar is getting bigger and bigger as you're getting actually dragged out to sea instead of being able to force your way to shore.
Well, goodbye, Rignar. I call across the waves.
I'm going to shout back saying, just leave Imra.
All right, I'll give her a
Give her a
farewell.
kiss goodbye.
Kiss of life, go.
So you're just letting her float away.
Yeah, I'll give her like a little sea shanty or something. Like she sinks.
It's just you're letting a body float away in its emotional scene, and you're just singing "Drunken Sailor."
It's maybe not that YouTube ad was there. Once was a reality.
All right, as you drop the dead weight, Hammerhead, I'll let you re-roll the athletics check to see if you can. Now you're
Do
know,
it
freed.
normal or disadvantage?
Normal, because the reason it's disadvantage because you were,
Okay.
weighed down by cannons.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Imran was deceptively heavy.
She floats away. You catch up with Rignar, and the two of you battle through the waves and make it to the sandy desert shoreline.
Whoop whoop.
Uh,
Right, I think we need to figure out a plan here, man.
yeah. What time of day is it?
Early afternoon, maybe
Early
2,
afternoon.
3 o'clock.
What's the weather looking like?
Clear. Mostly cloudy, but with a little sun. It's warm, but not like when you cross the desert and it was excruciating. It's not that bad. You got the sort of the wind of the sea to cool you down.
Okay. I think in that case, then we should probably try and follow the coastline because then we can at least kind of like keep with it.
Where to? Towards the mountains, where the chapel.
Yeah, towards the mountains. We kind of need to get
Okay.
just in case any more desert dogs come. And
Yeah.
I'm in a bad state as well.
Okay. Can I think it's perception to see how far, if we can see the mountains.
Well, you don't need to. If you can see a mountain, you can see a mountain. Like it's more to pick up little details, but you can see the mountains just on the far horizon.
Sort of roughly.
So it's about 12 miles.
How far can you see on the horizon? 5, 6 tops, something like that.
I thought it was 12.
Okay.
I'm looking it up.
But they are on the horizon and they are that far, whatever that means. I always thought it was like 5. It's 5 anyway.
3 miles.
3 miles.
3
That's well bigger than normal.
Okay,
Right, I
I
suppose.
was thinking at sea level. Sea level, it's 12 miles.
You're at sea level. You're at the beach.
Looking out to sea, I think he means.
Ah, got you.
I suppose we'll best get trudging.
Do we want to give Pindick a burial?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Just carried a dead body in a bag everywhere.
we
You never know.
have
You
this
might need a
jar that we need
distraction.
you to look at, and also a dead gnome.
You being
If
all
you come across
paranoid.
wolves, you could just throw my body at them and then run away.
We
I mean, he's not rotting yet. He's not rotting.
we don't want to leave Pindick in the bag with the jar either, in case the jar tries to eat Pindick.
What? It's the goo seeping off him, seeping
It's
into
like-
the jar.
Bleeding out into it.
Yeah. So we'll bury little Pindick. I mean, it's not going to take much work. It's not like we need a big grave.
Kick some sand about.
Oh, brutal.
It's as you're discussing what to do with Pindick's body that Panelor, you start to come round again.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
joy of joys. What?
Ooh.
Oh man, where the hell are we?
We're on a
Good
beach.
question.
In the desert. Don't worry. We saved you. Although I'm really questioning why, being that you shot me.
You deserved it for the other night.
Look, man has needs. But yeah, you're alive barely. We maybe need to try and find a suitable place to have a little rest, being that me and Palinor are in a bit of a sticky situation with our health.
I suppose right here on the beach. If you wanted to.
What about the other ship?
It sailed away.
We might want to get off this bloody beach then, just in case they come back.
It only left with like one person on it, so I don't think it's going to come back too quickly.
Yeah, but he could easily come across another ship of theirs. And just tell them that where we roughly were, it won't take long to figure out that we sunk. And any survivors would have made it just as short.
Well,
Shall we start trudging? Start
Trudging.
Trudging. Shall we take a trek down south through the coast, following the coast, and wait until maybe dark, set up camp?
If we can, well, if the mountains are only like a couple miles away, then if we get to like the edge of the mountains, set up camp at the mountains. If it's early afternoon as well, that will kind of get us to sort of evening time, I imagine. So that'll be perfect time to rest. Okay, we'll have a slow wander, I suppose, being that we're hobbling.
Yeah, in your condition, you reckon if this would probably take you an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to the foothills of the mountains.
Let's start walking then.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't suppose anyone's got any healing bits left.
I haven't. I'd like to read through the scroll that I picked up though, Joe.
Yeah. You flick through the scroll, and Rignar, you understand this to be a scroll of See Invisibility.
Oh, okay.
It allows you to cast the spell See Invisibility, which kind of does what it says on the tin.
See invisible stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
So for 1 hour, you see invisible creatures and objects as if they were visible.
Ooh.
We'll keep that. I'll put that back into the bag of holding, because we're just carrying. I was just doing that whilst we were walking down. But yeah, we'll save that for later.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a hand with walking because I am really in a bad way.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need it as well, especially if in 8 hours.
Well, you two might have to sport your own weight. I'm 4'5".
Not to me, I could but saying that I need a hand, I mean, I am super strong, so I could probably just throw you to the mountains at the moment. Why have I got so strong all of a sudden, anyway?
Some special fluids, we're not going to tell you what.
Am I going to have to shoot you again, Hammerhead? Because trust me, I think this arrow will probably go straight through you this time.
I wouldn't try it.
Panelor, do you have any healing stuff that you can do to yourself and Hammerhead?
Out of spells.
Out of spells. Nice.
Shall we grab is there any like trees or anything, or is it just pure desert?
Pure desert.
Pure desert, right. The box.
You can't even tell where the beach ends. It just sand.
Like
all the way.
if there's the boxes that we like floated on, I'm gonna like just smash it up and just try and fashion like a walking stick at least to support myself with.
Yeah, you'll be able to make something out of the boxes you've got.
Actually, I've got my warhammer. I could just lean on my warhammer.
I'll make myself something to make it a little bit easier to walk anyway.
Okay.
I'll just lean on my warhammer because being that it's two-handed, I assume it's got like a long haft or whatever you call it.
Yeah, it's pretty long. Like it'd probably be the most of the height of you. So it's just the fact that it's got this great weight on one end. Bit of an awkward walking stick.
That's fine. It can sit under my arm, prop me up. We'll take a slow wander.
The three of you beaten up, head towards the mountains.
Awesome.
Is there anything you want to do on your journey, or there's nothing I can think of?
I mean, I'm just focused. My just getting to the mountains.
I'd like to stay alive.
I'll get right on that.
I'm just going to keep an eye out. I'll be leading the pack because I suppose with them two hurt so much, they're not walking at their usual pace.
Roll perception then, if you're keeping an eye out.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Oh,
15.
yeah.
So, you push on for a couple of hours through the heat of the day. And as you come to the foothills of the mountains, Rignar, you spot the smoke of a campfire just at the bottom of the closest mountain.
Okay, guys, I think we can get some help from that camp. We'll take it.
Or they're gonna fuck us up.
We'll take it cautiously. We'll stop about 10 meters away. I'm really bad at judging distances. You two just stay behind, out of eyesight, and I'll venture in and have a chat.
Okay.
Or we just all three of us go in.
It's a very open terrain, you're on sand beach. It's going to be very difficult
like
to keep out.
There is no cover.
And June or something like that.
Yeah, there might be little sand dunes and stuff you can duck behind, whatever. But
Fuck it.
yeah, I'd say it's possible. But
all three of us
approaching
go
without
in.
being spotted would be difficult as well. Trying to get
Close. Come on, guys. I know even a better place we can go.
Okay.
Well, I would say strength in numbers, but considering that I could barely take a bit of a gentle breeze before I fall over again, I'll
Yeah,
hand
Panelor,
back.
your extra super strength has faded.
Yeah, I've already counted that.
Stay a
Short-lived
bit
and
distant.
useful.
Alright, can we make out any figures at the campfire, or are we still too far?
This is a distance enough that you probably couldn't make it out, but you've got this time to think about if you want to approach or not. It's just one solitary campfire. If that helps you.
Okay, I guess we take a cautious gander.
Okay. And as the three of you approach, you see that a tent has been set up at the foothills of mountain. And as you get closer and closer, you see that not far away from this tent and this little campfire, there's stone steps leading up the side.
No.
And you can see that one figure is sat around the fire.
What, one figure? Okay.
One person. You're still a little ways out.
Okay, how do you guys want
Out
to
in
proceed?
distance, or
What was it, sorry?
shouting distance, or a little bit further.
I'd say a little bit further at the moment, just so you can think about it. But yeah, if you want to get close enough to shout at them, you can.
Yeah, I think we should get closer to shout. Just warn him that we're coming up and don't sneak up on him.
But please,
Well, there's that
hi
wall.
there, please don't stab us.
Do that.
As you approach and shout, what do you shout?
Help!
Hello, we're not here to hurt you.
Right.
We need help.
Figure stands up, turns around, and Gil, describe your new character.
It's a half elf, half human. Quite short for him. Bit pale skin, long dark hair, hooded robes. So I'll shout back, "Hail, friends! Do you need help?"
Much help.
We need a lot of help here.
I'm barely staggering. I'm barely standing. I'm literally about to collapse to the floor again.
Come, sit by my fire. We'll have some food and you can rest up.
Food.
Thank you very much.
Sleep. Rignar, you might need to start dragging Palinor.
Yeah, I'll grab him by his ankle.
Just grab him by his ankles.
Just do it, mate. I'm almost dead.
Yeah, I'll start helping over.
How long has it been since the battle on the ship?
3-4 hours.
Okay, yes, there's 5 hit points. Thank
It's
you.
been 2 weeks since we last played this. Come on, man.
Well, in that case, I'm well rested. I have max hit points.
I'll help bring them up to the fire and sit them down.
Thank you, friend, for helping us.
I'm just gonna lie down. Like, what a day.
What a life. what week we've had.
So what brings you up here?
on a quest to. We have this jar. We need to get to the Chapel of Purity. Do you know which direction we can venture and help get there?
Oh, that's up this path. I've been waiting here for some pilgrims to go up. It's a bit of a dangerous route, so it's usually better to go in groups. So yeah, I can go up there with you if you like.
Oh, that'll be splendid. What is your name, kind sir?
Sheev Tabretz. And how about you guys?
My name's Regner Foot.
I am Captain Hammerhead. I'll leave out all the titles. We'll be here for a while. And the practically unconscious half elf being dragged by his ankles, that is Palanor.
I just raised my arm and just like,
Yo!
Absolutely.
Nice to meet you guys. You say you're a captain? What are you a captain of?
Many things. But apparently not that ship that we were just on.
Oh, fair enough, fair enough.
This makes perfect.
Rignar, could I ask you to like rip that arrow that's in my shoulder that Palanor decided to put there?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll just push it in through further and pull it out the other side. You can't pull an arrow out.
Oh, excellent.
You guys are pretty beat up. What's happened?
Oh, just little bit of misfortune on the high seas, pirates and such things. Didn't go too well.
We did a good deed by saving someone from some typical bad guys, and they weren't happy about it, and they came after him. Yeah, pretty much that's it. And now we're here, beaten up.
Yeah, such is life, I suppose.
Ugh.
What time of the day is it? Is it getting afternoon time?
Should be early.
Yeah, it's
evening-ish.
like
Evening.
early evening. The sun is thinking about setting, though it isn't dark yet. Yeah, if there's anything you want to do, I assume you're camping here for the night, but
If that's all right with
yeah.
Sheev. Can we camp here, please?
Yeah, of course. I've been here for a few days. It's probably going to be a bit too dangerous to travel this late, so if you want to head up there in the morning, you can rest here.
Much appreciated. We'll do that.
yeah, and all you look around this area that was it Sheev? Did you say?
Yeah.
Has set up his camp. It looks like a place that people camped before. There's lots of little rings of like stones where fires once were, and like little spaces have been cleared out for tents. It looks like a very common place for people to camp. A well-used area.
Okay.
I just looked in the bag of holding. There's a potion of healing in there under Pindic's items.
That's his though, isn't it? Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
but Pindic's dead.
yeah.
Why did we not use that potion of healing?
Maybe, dude.
It's just suddenly dawned on me, like, there's a potion of healing here. Did we use it?
Yeah, should have read through it.
Oh,
Better.
didn't we use one, but it was too late?
That was one of your own, though. I think everyone ended up with one before the fight, and I think most of you end up using them. I think Pindic just had his.
I didn't have one. I had one, but I ended up using that in the mine, I think. Like, because we got two from the shop, and Pindic took one, didn't he?
I don't think Pindic ever used it. That's what I'm saying. I think what took him down was just like massive damage. You would never have just gone like, "I'll take it."
Yeah, I could have used it as a bonus and probably lived, but oh well.
Never mind. I've got nothing planned. Nothing to do. Apart from sleep. Generate.
I just want to sleep. I'm literally I just want to sleep. In fact, I've probably fallen asleep by now.
In honor of Pindic, I would like to try and learn the flute.
You can roll performance as you try and play Pindic's flute.
Give it a wipe first. Coronavirus and all.
Yeah, Hammerhead, you produce a fairly decent melody out of it.
It's just all those bars and things that I've spent my time in. I've heard a fair few tunes.
Ah, Captain of Music.
Ah, yes, that is one of my things. Yeah, I just thought in honor of Pindick, we'll play him a little tune. Rest in peace, noble gnome.
Sweet. So romantic.
And then I would like to get some rest.
Okay, you all get ready for the night. The sun sets. You'll get comfortable. Are we keeping watch, or are we feeling safe and secure?
I'm certainly not feeling safe, but
I'll
we'll do a watch system again.
Yeah.
I'll take the first watch so everyone can have a bit of a rest, as they've only just got there.
Take a second then.
I'll do third. Panwell can have the last, being that is already gone.
Yeah.
All right. So you all nestle down and begin your watches. Is there anything anybody wants to do in their watches? Because I will say you are not being attacked tonight.
Okay.
Oh, how kind of you. I guess
But
just
yeah.
regular maintenance of weapons and armor and that general goodies.
Sometimes people want to get up to shenanigans when everyone's asleep. I don't know.
Oh, right. Okay. Even 3 pockets.
We've got Pindick's gold and silver and stuff. I mean, do we want to split it?
I mean, we could use that to pay for something in the future.
Well, yeah. I mean, I could definitely do some money. Being that apparently I was robbed.
We may need it in a sheath if he decides to charge for his services.
We can give him a most noble tip.
I probably wouldn't say no to some money. But I feel I'll need your services just as much as you'll need mine.
Ooh.
Sure. No, not on my watch. I'm not doing anything. I'm just strolling around.
The night passes uneventfully. The sun rises. It is a cool, crisp morning out here in the desert. And you all come back with full health, full spell slots. Everything's back.
Oh my god.
Yep, yep.
Yippee!
I
I can finally do stuff again.
Oh, I got my action surge back. And we have plenty of rest. Everything's all golden. You got all of Pindick's bits. Bits and bobs that we need to like figure out. We need to find someone who could use a pipe because that pipe is really good.
I'm just going to get one of my rations and sort of split it up. Cooking some bacon and sausages, some eggs on the fire. Ready for everyone.
We've got Pindick's full rations, so we can split that out as well. I suppose we ought to.
It's early morning now.
Inventory.
I'm just going to take like a little, not too far away from camp, just a little walk into the mountains, and I'm like, yeah, I think I can get us to this chapel pretty easy. And I'm just thinking this to myself, like, this should be easy for us to get there pretty quick.
Wow. Well, we've got Sheev, so Sheev's gonna get us there pretty quick.
Well, I haven't actually been here before, but a friend of mine spoke at the place.
Did you say like you take tourists up there or whatever?
No, sometimes they have people that take them up. I've been waiting for a group to travel with.
Ah, okay. Well, welcome to our group.
Oh, thank you.
Mistaken for a Sherpa. It's like. So, is there any preparations you wish to do, or are you going up the steep stone steps?
Packing up stuff as
Yeah, I guess pack up the stuff.
Sharp.
Okay. The four of you begin to ascend this winding, tight path. As you head up, there are sections that have become quite perilous, very like steep drops next to the path. It's not. There's no handrail. This is not built for safety.
Is there going to be a frost troll halfway up like Skyrim?
Stop looking at my notes.
Sadly, I should be able to detect stuff like that pretty quick because I'm going into my natural explorer terrain.
Which gives you what?
The ability, so difficult terrain does not slow your group's travel. The group cannot become lost except by magical means. When you are engaged in another activity while travelling, such as foraging, you remain alert to danger. If you're travelling alone, what doesn't apply to me, when foraged, you find twice as much. And when tracking other creatures, you can also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Alright. Good to know. So, you move up with great speed thanks to Panelor's intricate knowledge of mountain terrain. Panelor, you're taking the lead, I assume.
Yes.
You've
I'm gonna
probably been
guess.
traveling. Yeah, you've been traveling these steps for the best part of an hour, and you've come to a very cliffy, steep section. And it's at this point that part of the cliff path has fallen away. You've got maybe 30, 40 foot of just sheer cliff until you can see the steps carrying on again.
This could be a small problem.
What's the crack, Jack?
Looks like part of the pathway's fallen away. Basically, it's just a sheer cliff.
That's
Jump
not good.
The gap's about 30, 40 foot.
I'll tell us. I know them.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to toss you that far, Rignar.
Perhaps if we saved that potion that you gave me, thinking it was a health potion, I might have been able to throw you across.
Am I supposed to know? I tried saving you. I'm grateful, bugger.
Yeah, you're being an ungrateful bastard. I mean, we could always push you down the cliff if you'd rather be dead.
And then I would like you to see you guys get there any quicker.
It's fine. We'll make it.
Does anyone have any rope?
Let's have a look.
I've got about 10 meters.
I pull out 50
Probably
meters
below.
of Hampton rope.
Well, if you guys hold one end, and I will walk over with the rope and secure it on the other end, you should be able to come across.
You're quite skillful, friend.
I'll take the arse end of the rope. I'll be the anchor.
I will assist to be the anchor. The more weight as the anchor, the better.
So if I grab one end of the rope and then I cast Spider Climb, then I can just walk
Yeah, you
down
just,
the hole, round and up.
You can just skitter along the cliff side, because this is like a path along the face of a cliff that's just fallen away. So you can just, easily cross that by climbing.
Nice.
And then find somewhere to secure the rope on the other side.
Yeah, it wouldn't be difficult to go a little bit up the path and find like a jutting out piece of rock that you could probably wrap the rope around and tie it off.
Yep.
What do you guys on
Secure
the
up
other
here.
side do?
Once it's secure, I'll make my way across as just after.
Alright, roll athletics as you try and like clamber along the rope.
I do have to add on my athletics. I'll do.
Yeah. You make it across with the assistance of the rope. No problem.
Okay. Rignar, do you want to go next?
Yeah. I just thought, shall we find a place to tie this end off? You're going to hold it. Do that.
I can hold it, but the question is, what do we do when it comes to me? Are you three gonna hold it and hope that I don't die?
Look for somewhere to tie it off on our end.
Do we have
Right.
any like a hammer and pitons or anything?
I've got some pitons and a hammer.
Alright, monkey boy, come
I
back
can
over here.
walk back over and give him the hammer and pitons.
You can hammer the rope into the wall. It's not a problem with the pitons.
Yep. So we'll do that
Alright.
and then shuffle across, I suppose.
Next person to go across. Roll me athletics.
Big nut.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, Rignar just absolutely monkeys across. No problem. Just swinging from arm to arm.
Oh, I can't wait to fall and die. Here we go. Yep. I
Close
followed
enough.
So, Captain Hammerhead starts
Here we
going
go.
across the rope. But he's not even halfway across when his fingers slip, and he like desperately tries to grab for the cliff face. I need an athletics check as you start sliding down the cliff.
Yeah, not great.
Right.
Can I
all
run
watch
over
him
and
as-
try and grab him, or
You can clamber after him, but I don't think you can go. You can go like your normal speed up and down cliffs with a spider climb, can't you?
yeah, just normal walking speed?
Because he's already started sliding down the side of this cliff face. Is anything anyone can do? Otherwise, he's sliding for some time.
Oh, I've got my gloves of climbing, which are only going to help me only to climb after him. And we got any more rope?
Yeah, sheath, run across, take the pin out, whilst holding on the rope and just lob the rope down.
I'll give.
Yeah.
We could do that. I think he's already slipping, but
50 feet of rope though, isn't it?
Goodbye.
So, what happens, Hammerhead, is you slide down the face of this, your face and body grinding up against it as you slide down. Probably 30 foot, you end up falling, taking 16 points of bludgeoning damage as you sort of Homer Simpson bounce down it, and end up landing on like a lower ledge below the party.
Ow.
Oh, for the love of God. Why is it always you?
I don't know.
Anybody else got any more rope we can just shimmy
just,
down
uh,
to him?
unpit on the rope from the other side and then just walk down with it.
I think I'm
Tie
gonna
it
have
onto
a
him.
CMS kit. I'm gonna have like shattered legs.
Roger that.
So is Hammerhead climbing up with assistance, or is someone just pulling him up?
I'll pull him up and climb.
I'm going to help Rignar if I have to help pull him up.
Alright, Rignar, roll with advantage athletics as the two of you try and hoist Hammerhead up. It's slow progress. Hammerhead, you do bash yourself into the rock a few times as you're being hoisted up. But eventually all of you get to the other side of the path.
It's always me.
You should roll better, that's all.
You just get a disapproving dad hate shake off me, and it's just like, here we go again.
I don't want to hear nothing from you. You'd still be you'd be on a sinking boat if it wasn't for us.
True.
Still haven't heard a
Joe.
thank you, by the way.
How do you get the dice to roll across this?
What was that, sorry?
I've seen in rolls when they have dice like roll across the screen for you at the same time as you click roll. How do you do that?
I've never fiddled around with the feature, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I know you can do it. So, what's happening now? You've all regrouped.
Reel up the rope again, and I guess carry on.
Okay.
My face is fairly bashed in, but it's all good.
Well, at least it might have improved it slightly.
That's a bit rude.
I just chuckle to myself as I lead on again.
You know, still waiting for that thank you.
Perhaps one day, my dear friend.
I turned to Rignar and go, we should have left him on the boat.
Coulda, woulda, coulda.
Next
Alright.
boat that we're on that's sinking and is unconscious. Next time.
The party push on up these steep steps, going higher and higher. A few hours pass, and Panelor, you start to notice a few things. You've picked up you've seen on the path some very large bird feathers.
Hmm.
And then every so often you are coming across like a goat carcass, completely stripped of flesh.
Poor goat.
Yeah, this doesn't look bode well. Can I work out how many there is so far?
You've probably spotted 3 or 4 goat carcasses and lots of these feathers, these long, large, eagle-like feathers.
Hmm.
You could, you can look at them or the goats if you want to figure out what's happened to them. So,
You know, I think I will.
what are you looking at?
I'm just looking at the goat trap. Saying I'm not going to achieve very much with that.
It's just a goat-shaped rock.
It's just a dead goat.
A lot of these bones are snapped and broken. You guess these aren't very old. These weren't killed or didn't die very long ago. But what finished them off, you don't know.
Hmm. Want to be on alert, guys. I don't like the looks of this.
Side note, would anyone be opposed to me using that potion of healing inside Pindix items?
No, I haven't used it. I don't think we were planning on using it just yet.
Well, no, being that I lost a
Yeah.
lot of my face on the side of a mountain, I could probably maybe do with it.
You know, and yeah, especially as we could be going into combat. You know what? I'd probably advise it. Probably.
What's a healing potion thingy-mabob? It's 2d4, isn't it?
I think that you got the basic one, yeah. 2d4 plus 2. So
rolling 2d4, so that's 5 plus 2.
2.
So 7. That'll do. And I'll just remove it from the bag of holding.
I think I'm gonna unsleeve my longbow and just be prepared.
party starts to move more cautiously up this mountain. And you come to a section where the path sort of like zigzags on itself as it works up high.
It's high, Hrothgar.
What's everyone's passive perceptions? I don't actually know what Sheaves is.
10.
14.
You know,
12.
yeah, Panelor. You swear you see like high above you where the path zigzags, like movement.
There's definitely something up there. And I want to focus on where I saw that movement.
Right. Yeah, you can roll perception if you like.
Oh, for God's sake.
There's definitely something moving up there. You saw at least 2 medium-sized things.
I relate that to the others. I don't know if they're friendly or what. But there's definitely some moving up there.
Well, we haven't really met anything that's friendly, so I'm going to assume no.
I'm going to try out from behind, just in case I can try sneaking up behind us.
Okay. And as you move up the path slowly, keeping an eye out, you start to hear a beautiful melody on the wind, like this singing. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw.
Hold on.
Hammerhead, Sheev, and Panelor can do it at advantage.
Advantage? Oh my.
I also need to check something about the mountains as well. Oh yeah. Wisdom, isn't it?
It's me.
I like mine. I love mine.
So,
Think I'm
this beautiful, enticing music echoes, reverberates down the mountainside. Captain Hammerhead, Rignar, you desperately need to get to the sound of this voice. You need to rush ahead as fast as you can and get there. You need to see what's causing this.
I can sense it.
Oh,
Please go find Long lost fellow.
It's Imra from the afterlife. She's calling me.
Oh God, no! Oh, what are those two up to?
As those two start racing ahead, like absolutely sprinting up this dangerous mountain path.
Oh God.
Yeah. Here we go. A fall off. Scrape my face again.
Panelor, Sheev, you both look up and you see winged creatures just take off from above you. I need everyone to roll initiative as things are flying at you.
Oh.
I've got to find my character now.
All the way over there. There we go.
Yeah.
Initiative.
23.
Ooh, twinsies.
We seem to be in sync, mate, at the moment.
Well, your +6 makes you ahead of me, doesn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'll see how my day is going to go. Joe, if you rigged it so my rolls are always terrible.
You critical failed.
Doesn't that mean
What's
you
wrong with
missed
you?
the first round?
Nah, it just goes last.
Joe's rigged it so I always screw up.
Right, Rignar, you need to get to the top of this mountain. There's a creature up there, just is beautiful, desirable. You need to see what this is.
Yeah, I suppose I'm going to be doing a lot of running. 25 feet. There you go. I'm going to draw up my battle.
Okay.
It's so beautiful, I want to chop its head off.
Yeah. You do see these creatures flying above you, these winged, humanoid, disgusting, well, you see them, they are harpies.
Oh.
Peace.
As they screech and start, barreling down towards you. And they just go straight past you, Rignar. And you're so, intoxicated by the singing, you don't really care that much, to be honest.
Alright, I like it.
Oh man, they can really
Oh, Jesus.
start flying down.
Yay!
Why are we going to get spat here?
Panel. After it up to the top of the mountain, so good luck, guys.
These harpies are descending down on you at speed.
Flipping out. Sod the bow. I'm pulling out both rapiers if it's in close range.
Yeah, it is.
And I think I'm going to have to, I'm immediately going to shout, Rignar, Hammerhead, come to your bloody senses! And I'm just going to, attack.
Go for
In
it.
a attempt for trying to defend myself.
You miss with the first swing.
Oh, this ain't going to go well. And then finally the next one. Dread ambush. And...
That connects.
Oh, fucking hell.
That's 16 damage. It's not to be far for that. This creature screeches in pain.
Sleeve, I think we're pretty much on our own here. I'm just immediately just going to stand my ground. I constantly just shouting at Rignar and Hammer to come back to the senses.
Yeah, Sheev, you've got this harpy in your face, just flapping, just flying above you. It's got a club in one hand and its claws are glistening in the other. It looks ready to attack.
I cast Poison Spray. It's a DC 15.
Con save.
Ooh.
It rolls. It rolls a good 4.
Sweet. So it takes 6 poison damage.
Anything else that happens to it?
I think that was it. That's all it said.
Okay. I can't remember. It's cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And yeah, I guess that's it for me.
Well, poison spray is a D12 to start with, and at 5th level it's 2D12.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
that was
rolled 6.
6. Oh, sorry, I was expecting such a higher number.
Same.
Is that you done? Is it?
Yeah.
Hammerhead, you need to get to the top of this mountain. There's an intoxicating sound coming from up there.
I guess I'm gonna be hauling ass then. What's my movement? It's 30, so I guess double move.
Yep.
I'm gonna beat you to the top, Rignar.
I can help it.
Move to there, and that'll be my turn.
Oh, Rignar, you repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, so both of you can do a wisdom saving throw. Hammerhead at advantage.
Oh, okay.
Me at advantage, wisdom save.
Both of you succeed. So you no longer feel this need to fly up to the top.
Rigor, get back here!
How about no?
So Rignar, we're on your turn now. You no longer feel this need to dash up this mountainside.
I am going to outface 25 foot there, and then I'm going to pull out my crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
We'll shoot at...
I can't hear you very well. I don't know if
Yeah,
anyone
I'm struggling.
Yeah,
I,
you keep
I
tripping
was
out.
just about to say, am I the only one who can't hear Tim
Really,
properly?
really like, I don't know, I need to play around with this settings, I think, for my next go.
Go on, Rignar, shoot at that harpy.
I've lost the crossbow. Oh, good thing.
Oh yeah, we got a crossbow, didn't we?
Yeah, I've got a crossbow, but I can't remember where it's at.
Let's see.
Not actually on the thing.
Oh, it's not in your attack stuff.
Yeah, I'm sure I put it in there. So you used it last session.
Oh, it's a hand crossbow, is it?
Crossbow.
Let's see if I can just drag it in. I think you just dragged it as a proficiency, not as a weapon.
Okay.
So, yeah, there you go. Should be able to click it now. Oh, you miss and go wide as you desperately try and get back down these steps.
Awesome. That's me done.
Okay. Screeches grow out, and the valley again gets covered in this beautiful music. I need everyone to make wisdom saving throws. Half elves at advantage, Rignar at normal. Just too many elves in that stupid party. Hammerhead again, you need to rush up that mountain!
For fuck's sake, Hammerhead!
Joe is seriously rigged this.
Panel law. The harpy engaged with you attempts to grapple you. I need an athletics or an acrobatics check from you. Your choice.
I'm gonna go acrobatics. I think good.
Oh, you draw, so you win as a defender. Absolute lucky thing. As it
just-
brings its claw and tries to slash at you.
Good.
It crits, so it hits.
Good.
Thanks, Gil.
Good.
What did I do?
You take 11 points of slashing damage as this creature slashes at you.
Good.
Screw
Sheep.
you, Elliot.
The harpy engaged you is going to attempt to club you.
Yep.
For a 6, and then try and slash at
Misses.
you for a 9.
Misses. That would have
This
killed
one.
Pindick.
Yeah, does your new character actually have armor this time?
I think it's actually the same. Or two more.
Oh, no!
This one flies over here and it attempts to grapple Sheev. So I need an acrobatics or an athletics check from you. Either you try and push it away or you try and duck out of his way. What's the grapple you?
Acrobatics.
Yeah, you manage to just duck underneath as its claws and talons comes out to grab you, and then it tries to slash at you. For a 15.
Hits.
You take 6 points of slashing damage. This one at
Damn.
the top is going to... What's it going to... It's going to fly down towards Hammerhead and attempt to grapple him as well. Athletics or acrobatics, please, Hammerhead. At your current rolls, I'm not expecting great things.
Athletics or acro?
Yeah, your choice.
I'm gonna go with acro for once.
It
And
picks
it-
you up and starts flapping and flying and drops you off the side of the cliff.
Oh, there we go. There's me off the side.
And
of the
you
cliff.
come tumbling down the side, falling prone and taking 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you splat onto the floor at the bottom.
Yay! Oh,
Panel, you're up.
I want revenge now. So that one in front, prepare for a double swipe. Please hit.
That connects. You get 2 attacks now.
Yeah, 'cause I've got 2 swords, haven't I?
Oh, yeah, offhand, yeah. Oh, yeah, both connect. This creature's not looking so happy. Sheev. Oh, unless you're doing something else, panel, sorry.
No, I'm just standing my ground now. Keeping back.
I will spend 1 sorcery point to cast Poison Spray as a twin spell and attack both of these harpies in front of me.
What was that? Con saves again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I rolled a 15 and an 18.
If it match it, I think it just goes half damage. Yeah, it just goes half damage. So first one will be 4.
No, I think Poison Spray, it's all or nothing, isn't it?
Where's it gone? So where's it half?
Creatures in range, protected from enough of gas. The creature
Oh,
must succeed
yeah,
in
sorry, it's
throw
all or
to-
nothing.
Yep,
Yeah.
so they
That's a waste.
both save.
Cool. Next.
Hammerhead, you're on face down at the bottom of the cliff.
Wow, I guess I have to run
Oh,
back
now you're taking
up.
damage. Now you're taking damage. Wisdom saving throw
Oh, where's the
to see if you're you still want to race up to the top and get to this beautiful music. No, your charm is broken.
Finally, right. So guys, I'm here. Right, so I'm gonna longbow that mofo.
Okay, you stand up and try and longbow that mofo.
Yeah, so longbow. I'll
You
go.
missed that mofo.
Great. Sweet. And I can only move 15, right? Because if I stand up, it's halved.
Correct.
Okay, so I'll just move 15.
Look, you get the rules.
I get this.
Yeah, man.
There you go. That'll end my
Okay.
turn.
Rignar.
Quick question. This one here.
Yep.
How high are they flying off the ground?
It's not so high that you couldn't swing at it.
Okay. I am going to move 20 feet. And I am going to rage. Swing at it.
Go for it. Yeah, you connect.
Good to have you back, Rignar.
That's me done.
I was going to say, as the harpy squawks in pain and yeah, dies, just crashes to the ground.
Nice. Nice to have you back, buddy.
The ones around are going to squawk in not pleasure. One of the ones engaging you, Sheev, is going to attempt to grapple you again.
Okay.
So I need another acrobatics from you or athletic.
Ooh.
It grabs you and starts flying away. And just flies, actually, it's going to fly straight up 20 foot and then just let go and let you drop to the floor. So you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you crash to the ground face first.
Damn.
But that's all its movements, it's going to stay up there. The one next to you, Sheep, is then going to try and slash at you, but gets advantage now you're prone.
Yep.
For an 11.
Misses.
And then it tries to club you. For a 13.
Misses.
Stupid advantage, I thought you were going to absolutely wreck you. I know.
Seriously, gonna kill Gil again?
Yeah, so this one at the bottom is 20 foot up in the air. This one is then going to back away. So you get an opportunity attack, Sheev, but
Do it.
Does it have to be with a weapon or a cantrip? Can I do it with that?
I think it has to be a weapon unless you've got the
Yeah, I think it's
Warcaster
melee.
feats.
Okay, I guess just a dagger.
Stabby stab.
It's a disadvantage roll because you are prone.
Okay. Click it again.
Yeah, you actually hit it.
Oh, I hit something.
Stab.
Go me.
So it's gone 5. And it's gonna go there. All right, Panlor, you're up.
Time to dig out the high damage dealing. So longbow, Hunter's Mark, and I'm going to Hunter's Mark the one that's engaging Sheev.
Okay.
Let's.
Yeah, you. Oh, it's up in the air, so it's not engaging him anymore. But yeah, you definitely hit it.
Right. Come and make this a fair fight, and that's my turn over.
Achieve.
So he's not engaging me.
No.
Alright.
It's 20 foot up above you.
So I'll step back and then pull out my light crossbow and shoot the bugger.
Right.
But obviously stand up before then.
Oh, nice!
You hit the bugger. This creature doesn't look so happy.
And that'll be me.
Hammerhead.
Yay! Can't wait to roll a great roll.
What are you doing?
Gonna shoot that one again with the longbow.
Go for it.
You
hit it!
It's a hit! Oh! Choices. I'll leave it at that, and then I'll regroup with my my friends. That's technically bush, so I'd have to move like there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was there?
You
Right.
race back to join your friends.
That's my turn.
Rignar. All of them are out of melee range, and now they're all sort of 10 foot off the ground.
Okay. I am going to get a little closer to this guy at the top here. I'm just going to jump about there and then use my hand crossbow for this one.
Go for it.
Ooh.
Nice.
So that's, you hit it. That's only 7 damage. You don't get rage on the crossbow.
Oh, right, yeah, sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm just going to stand around there. Yeah, that's speed up.
Singing again descends over the canyon. I need everyone to make wisdom saving throws. Advantage for the elves.
Oh no!
Panel Rignar, you need to get so close to this one here. You just want to get in its like, just be next to it and love it.
That one.
Oh, so yep.
Yeah,
Hammerhead,
there's an
Panel,
elf joining.
Rignar, you all want to race towards this one. As all the others start descending on Sheev. Oh, so this one here comes crashing down and is going to attempt to grapple you, Sheev.
Can I do something as a reaction?
If the circumstances allow it, so react. Oh, you've already done your opportunity attack since last turn, right? So you've used it.
Well, I've just got this shield spell. When I take a hit by an attack, I can cast it.
But you've already used your reaction, so you have to wait till your next turn before you can use another reaction.
Okay.
Attempts to grapple you anyway. So acrobatics again. You rolled terribly, so you should be. Yeah, you're fine. As it then attempts to claw you for a 16.
Hits.
Oh, that's not what you do. You don't take that much damage. You take 7 points of slashing damage. The other one drops down. Attempts to grapple you as well. They can't beat you. And then it claws you. You take 6 points of slashing damage. This one.
I don't look great.
Not again.
This one's moving here. This one, who all of you want to get towards, this one here, is going to take off and fly and just perch on this cliff face here, overlooking the field. Panelor, you need to get to this creature so desperately badly.
I'm running straight to there.
And you take 2 opportunity attacks.
Ah, God damn it.
15
Miss.
and an 18.
That's a hit.
Okay, you do get to another wisdom saving throw though, as it slashes at you as you run.
That's advantage, isn't it?
Yeah, half health. You can't.
Yes!
It's charmed. So your charm is broken, but you take 7 points of slashing damage in the back as you run up the stairs. So
Ouch!
technically, you've only got like here before
Yeah,
your
fair
thing
one.
was broken.
I'll move back then.
Yeah. Just let me take one step and it doesn't-
I now need to do a Constitution saving roll.
Oh yeah, you do. 10
Why
or
just
above,
stand there?
Wrong one.
and your hunter's mark fails.
Yes, it does. I mean, I'm just going to turn around and go, right, sod that. And the one I was Hunter's marked on,
Mhm.
I'm going to target. Make sure I take that off.
Timmy,
Go
you
for it.
enjoying drawing squares?
It's a bit off-putting.
Yeah, you connect with your longbow. It squawks in pain.
And that's it.
Sheev, you have 2 harpies in your face.
Yes. I want to cast Thunder Wave as a 3rd level spell, but I also want to spend a sorcery point to do Careful spell, so Panelor automatically passes.
Oh, you chose that as well.
Each of
didn't
them. Yeah.
Nice,
so
nice.
Thunder Wave as a level 3 before
What's
D8.
the save you gotta do?
Constitution.
I
Constitution, yeah.
rolled a 20 and a 12.
Okay.
So 1 success, 1 fail, I think.
Successful takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. So,
How much damage?
is that rolling it?
No,
I clicked
got it as info, not as attack.
what was
Just-
it? 4d8.
Oh yeah, because you've upcast him. No.
So 19, the one who passed gets half and doesn't move.
So
Nice.
so you just see Sheev as this one just dies and gets barreled back 10 foot. Just- the harpies are looking a bit scared now. You doing anything else, Sheev?
Nope, that's it.
Hammerhead.
Off
Okay.
he goes running again.
So yeah, I guess I'm running up, having a whale of a time. I guess I'll do my full 60.
Yeah, probably.
So I'll probably run up next to Sheev there. Yay!
Hey, friend.
And then I can do my wisdom save.
At the end of your turn, yes. It's like the last thing you do.
Okie doke. Well, that's gonna be the last thing I do.
You broke it. You're no longer charmed.
Yay! I can't wait to be
Rignos.
charmed again.
Yeah, Rignar, you want to get up that mountain so damn quick.
I'll move like 20 foot. I can't really attack, can I?
You can attack. Charm's not like you must do this, but it's like your overriding desire. Like you want to get up top of the mountain, see this creature more, and you want to kill this thing.
Okay, right. Well then, in that case, I want to use
Oh,
my
I
main-
thought we couldn't attack, so.
Yeah,
No,
that's fine.
it's you're not a slave, but you want to do this thing more than you want to do anything else. So,
Right, okay. So I'm guessing disadvantage. Hang on,
if you want to attack it, you can attack it.
I want to. You say they're flying like in the air or something like
You should be able to hit them. It's fine.
that? With battle axe.
Yeah, swingy, swingy.
Yeah, it's-
Well, it definitely hits. It definitely does a lot of damage, and this thing's pissed.
so this- yeah, so move. Yeah.
All right, wisdom saving throw from you at the end of your turn. And you're broken as well. Everyone is free.
Until they redo it.
All right, Harpy's turn. They're running out. Oh. This one's going to move away from Sheev and attempt to grapple Panelor. So you got an opportunity attack if you want Sheath, but that is using your reaction.
Yeah, I'll take it. Ooh, strong hits.
Yes, strong.
Strong.
So Panlor, roll me athletics
Yeah,
or acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Oh, 25, you absolute bastard. I thought I rolled really well. As it tries to grab you and you just manage to dodge out the way, it then attempts to slash at you with its claws for a measly 11. And then just keeps moving away from you. So you get an opportunity to attack as well if you want.
Well, where's my... I'll just use the one rapier.
Well, you only get one attack. Yeah, you slash its back as it flies past.
Revenge!
Rignar, the one engaging you, is also going to try and grapple you. You get advantage while you're raging as well, don't you? Yes. Yeah, it rolled a strong 1, so you just push it off with like no problems. Like, fuck off. As it tries to grab you. It's going to slash at you. It rolls another 1, so let's roll a D100.
Can you just imagine Rignar just standing over it? It was like... just bring the axe down next to it and just cut it in half.
Oh, Christ. Alright. So yeah, it tries to slash at you, Rignar, and you just butt it away, its claw, and it actually ends up cutting itself. Just the strength of that movement is still going. And it does 7 points of damage to itself. As it then attempts to fly away.
Fly away.
You get an opportunity attack if you want. Yeah, you strike it, and you kill it as it tries to fly away from you. This one, the last one left, seeing everything that's happening, is taking off. And just flies off the map. Hunlaw, you're up. There's only one creature left. It's about 10 foot in the air above Rignar, and it's booking it. You can see it's flying away as fast as it can in that direction.
I'm just gonna lock on and just shoot it in the back. I'm not letting it get away from me.
Yeah, you connect. This thing is barely flying now. Feathers falling out, it's bleeding everywhere, but it's still alive.
And I'm gonna move. Didn't want to do that. I'm gonna move up level up to Rignar there. And that's me done.
Gee.
I'll move up around to here and then fire my light crossbow at the last guy.
Go for it.
Oof. Ugh.
Yeah, it goes wide.
Next.
Hammerhead.
Right, so with this new information that I can indeed attack, right, I'm gonna move to there next to Shiv,
Gee.
and then I'm going to shoot at it with my longbow. Longbow, go. Longbow probably miss.
You don't have advantage, it's just a 7. So yeah, you miss.
And
Doing pretty
that
bad on the
ends my
rolls.
turn.
Rignar, this thing is about 10 foot in the air, so it's not slashable.
I'm going to use my
But you miss as well. Everyone's shooting at this thing, it's just ducking and diving, trying desperately to survive. As it's its turn. Yeah, it books it. It goes, and goes.
Damn!
We're out of combat.
Yay.
As the last harpies flap off.
Can I look for my arrows?
You can have a
Hey.
search. Roll in investigations, both of you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna find any. What the hell is with my rolls?
Panelor, you find 3 arrows. The rest you find nothing, I'm afraid, sorry.
Have one. Hammerhead.
Oh, thank you.
Any chance you guys got any heals?
I will head back and do Cure Hands on G4.
Sheev.
There you go, mate.
Oh, thank you. Any chance anyone else has any heals?
I only have a self-healing spell.
I mean, we can search around here, see if these harpies have picked up any other walkers. And we can search their bodies if you want.
Yeah, that's a good
Yep,
point.
I'm down for that.
Investigate.
I'll assist whoever's doing it.
I think someone else should have a look.
Yeah, so someone roll perception with advantage as you're being assisted.
Okay, I think my
Cool.
perception's okay, so I'll do advantage. I need one decent roll today.
There you
Yay!
So you move up the cliff path and search the areas where the harpies have been sort of like laying in wait. You do find the skeleton of humanoids. Can't really tell what it is, but it is in a breastplate. And as well as that, as you search through like whatever little pockets are remaining, you do find some items. Let me little look. What you find?
A breastplate, you say?
A breastplate.
Terrible. Then, like, someone could potentially help them out here. Sheev.
What's that? Someone choose a number between 1 and 10.
7.
I'll just do a roll.
You get it chosen. You find in his pockets 1,200 copper pieces.
Ooh.
Ooh, 12 gold.
What's that wiki link for random bits? I can't find it in the chat.
Front D&D 5E.
I'll do an investigation on the bodies. Well, what remains of the bodies.
Yeah, do it. The bones are heavily gnawed and chewed at. Though you do think this body, Panalora's probably been dead a few weeks. Elven, by the looks of it.
I'd take a knee. I just offer a somber prayer to the fallen brethren.
Okay, so we found like a breastplate.
Yeah, medium armor, 14 plus dex, max 2.
I
I don't know if anybody wears medium, but
I wear medium. I think I've currently got a chain shirt on.
yeah, so this is better than a chain shirt.
Yeah. Sheev, can you wear medium armors?
I am not sure.
A sorcerer can't wear any armor.
Can wear any?
You can't wear any.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
No,
Damn it.
I'm afraid I can't. It'll rub my skin too much. I get quite bad eczema if I put too much clothes on.
Well, being that can I make an assessment to see if the condition of this armor, is it decent?
Looking at it, it's a bit busted up, but it's functional.
So I'd get the full benefits from it.
You get the full benefits from it.
What weapon systems can a sheath have? Like, what weapons?
Probably simple things like daggers, etc.
I was thinking, like, if they could possibly... If you could use a rapier, we do have a spare rapier.
I haven't really used the rapier before. It's not really my kind of thing.
Oh, I was just wondering.
Yeah. I'll probably pass on the rapier for now, but maybe later.
I would like to take this breastplate and adorn it instead of my chain shirt. Because it would give me an extra 1 to my AC.
Assume no one fights you on it, so yeah. Takes you a
Yeah.
couple of minutes to get out of your clothing and put your new one on. But yeah.
Right,
Or
I'm gonna
check.
add it. Breastplate. There we go. So that would make me AC 18.
What is the plan now? Are you pushing on?
I'm just gonna go stand up. You know, like that top, like the plateau where they finished
Yeah.
with. I just
It's
want to
just
look off
the
in the
top thing.
direction those harpies were flown. I'm like, can I track these things? And I'm just stood there thinking if I could track them, because I want to hunt these down and get revenge for the people they've killed.
Flying creatures are definitely harder to track,
Yeah.
but you might be able to do it. That'll probably be a survival check, if anything.
Let's give it a go.
You think tracking them is going to be difficult? It wouldn't be impossible, perhaps. Knowing harpies, you probably know a little bit about them. They're quite territorial, so they probably will return to this area or be around this area anyway. So your best bet is probably just waiting.
Maybe we could have a short rest. I mean, if people want to
I could do with a short rest, yes.
expend some hit die, etc.
I'm up for that, and I seriously want to finish off these monsters.
Okie dokie. Short rest.
Yes.
I'm gonna miss Pindik's Song of Rest.
That we're all going to miss his Song of Rest.
I'm sorry. I can just go off on a short rest and go.
Did anyone get that? Because I didn't.
I didn't get a word.
No.
Go to the toilet.
All right. Should we take a quick 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Be back at 10 to.
Yeah, sure.
All right. See you in a second.
Drink time!
Right. Right, we're just gonna take a quick little break. Grab drinks and bits. I'll be back in about 10 minutes or so.
Look,
That's better. Tim. I
Hello.
can hear you now.
raise the voice a bit more, that's all.
Yeah, you sounded awful before.
What's going on?
And he's back to something
He's back
like
to
3
How's
foot underwater. That's better.
Much better.
Yeah.
much better. Yeah.
It must be the rockets system thing. I'm using.
I'll put it this way, mate. You don't sound like you're underwater anymore.
Still not like great
Perfect.
or perfect. Yeah, by a long way.
But it's a lot better.
I'll use the. I'll just go into the system settings and view itself.
I'm tempted to roll my hit die and get some health back while we wait.
Go for it.
Yes! That's what I needed.
Hit die.
Christ, you got hit that bad, Gil.
Got wrecked.
Yep. Very wrecked. Don't know.
Holy Christ. We're gonna have to get ourselves another healer of some type.
Yeah, that'll probably do for now. One more. YOLO. Yeah.
Yo, whoa!
Almost fresh. If only someone has a song of rest.
I'm missing that already.
Those debuffs and stuff were pretty powerful.
They sure were.
Look,
Hello.
Hello.
Hello!
I've changed some obviously to the microphone.
Sounds more like you lag out here and there.
I'm on press to talk, so that might be it.
That should help.
You only sound like you're about 3 inches underwater instead of about 6 foot.
So I don't know what's going on. Fuck it.
Leave it at that, mate. I've really got an uncanny urge to reinstall Oblivion and play that in a moment.
Probably because I've been playing the music from it.
Why?
Here's a good game.
Still got to mod the living crap out of it to make it stable enough to run on flipping 10.
Not on compatibility mode. For like Windows 98.
Yeah, I don't know why, it's just... I always found that game, although brilliant, very unstable. For some strange reason.
I never had that issue. I did have my like 200-hour long save ruined when I got the vampiric curse and had 1 HP but accidentally went outside and it auto-saved. Instant death on every load.
You didn't like have any other previous save?
No.
the harpies have been sent back. You're all having a little rest up. Is there anything you wish to do, or are we pushing on up this mountain?
I would like to do my hit rolls.
Go for it.
That's a 9. That gets me to 24, and I shall do another one. Another 9. As that gets me to 33. And then I would like to see if I can do anything with this new breastplate that I've got, to see if I can make any mends to it. Make it a little more serviceable.
So yeah, have a little rest. Lunchtime rest, whatever you want to call it. Sorry, I'm eating a cookie. Passes without any incident. And you, you'll get up, eager to carry on pushing on.
Keep trucking.
Same patterns before. Paneler up front, everyone else sort of bibbling behind.
Yeah.
I do not bibble.
Yeah, the back's still searching behind. Keeping an eye behind.
Yeah, you push on for the rest of the day. It all seems fairly peaceful and quiet up here. It's getting colder and windier, but it's fairly pleasant. It's not like a storm brewing in or anything. And it does start to become dark. Those of you that study the map know you probably got maybe another 3 or 4 hours until you get there, but you will be arriving in darkness.
Be easier to camp here for a bit. Just be on the safe side.
Hang on, didn't we rest like at night at the base of the mountain, so it should be morning anyway?
Yeah, so that's how long it's
We've been
taken.
walking up for like a day.
Yeah. It's not like one mountain you're going up, you're going like a mountain range, so you're going through the mountain. It's taking you a long time.
Okie dokie. Well, yeah, if people think that's best to camp.
Is there anything like a cave or a outcropping we can tuck into?
So you push on looking for like a decent spot stop, do you? If you go a little bit further, you do find like an open plateau with some larger rocks that you can sort of nestle between. There's nothing in the way of a cave that you've come across so far, but at least some things are out of the wind, off the main path. Are possible.
Try. It's going to offer some protection.
Yeah, we don't want about in the cold in the mountains.
It doesn't really get particularly that cold in this range, because we've still got the desert pretty close by, but it's definitely going to be cooler compared to where we have been.
So you're camping up on the mountainside, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll start to set up camp in this sort of like more open plateau area, nestled between some rocks that keep the wind off. Throughout the night, or before you even go to bed, is there anything anybody wants to do?
I want to chat with Sheev and just basically find out a little bit about themselves. Why are they making such a treacherous journey on their own?
Well, an old friend of mine spoke fondly of the chapel, so I came up for a blessing. Travelled across from the sea. Yeah. Just wanted a blessing, except I had a bit of bad luck.
You had a bit of bad luck? What happened, dear fellow?
Well, some of our crops died in our village, and even when I was coming over, I shipwrecked.
Well, we can
Yeah.
sympathise.
Not
there.
very well. Yeah, just general bad luck.
Seems to be a common occurrence having ships being wrecked.
Yeah, it's quite treacherous seas off this coast.
Pirates don't help, and gangs of shapeshifters and whatnot.
Shapeshifters.
Yeah, there's a really angry guy, and he's like a half wolf man thing.
Ooh, sounds bad.
Yeah, we lost
Yo,
that
we
little
might-
gnome guy.
Little
I miss
gnome
that
guy.
gnome. Yeah, I miss that gnome.
I'm fairly sure I managed to drop him into the ocean without star for a stout.
Well, he's bobbing about in the ocean, but he took out dear old Pindick. That's actually something we should try and do. We should probably try and write a note to his family or something.
Does anybody actually know where his family's from? He didn't mention it, did he?
Well,
He never mentioned it to me.
maybe in his possessions. He left his whole he left his backstory.
Ooh, I don't think he did. Ooh,
Oh.
he didn't know his family. Ooh.
We received a vision. Well, in that case, then we will be not writing a note. If we happen to come across any of his family, maybe down the line, we can at least kind of let them know where he's buried.
Somewhere in the desert.
We ought to try find Imra's brother at some point. Let him know. But other than that, I guess we have a nice rest.
Okay. You all set up your tents or roll out your beds, whatever you've brought with you. Do you start a fire?
Mm. It's not particularly that cold, is it? Probably
It's
better not to
cool.
draw attention.
We still got those 2 remaining harpies that are going to be out there.
There might be more in the mountains.
That is
Yeah, I
true.
don't have a bedroll. I mean, Pindick had one, but I'm assuming that's a gnome-sized bedroll, so I could just about fit my foot in it. It's more like a sock.
Something like that.
Potato
Yeah.
sack.
Yeah, so that bedroll isn't gonna help me.
Just gonna try and sleep on the floor, are you?
Well, yeah, that's basically what I always have to do. I just put my head on my backpack and have a rest.
I just sit resting against one of the rocks. I was like, that's me. So who's taking first watch?
I can do. I don't mind. Anyone?
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, we'll all do our fair share.
Okay, who's going up first then?
I guess I can do it. And
What do you do on your watch?
I
watch.
I watch for things. Every so often have a little wander around, see if there's anything out there in the gloom.
Roll perception as you have a wander and a look.
Wander and a look, have a little sit over the fire, all that good stuff. Well, did we light the fire?
No.
Okay, I'll just sit there, I guess. Perception.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
have a
see
wander
much.
around and a listen. Nothing. It's all very quiet on you.
Okay, well, it's just I just continue my watch, do like little bits of maintenance, making sure my hammer and sword and stuff is nice and polished, because you don't want it to get all worn.
No, you do not. And your watch goes without incident.
Oh, sweet.
Pretty happy.
Wake
Up the next person.
Who am I waking?
Who do you want to wake?
I shall wake Sheev.
Not my shift. It's the next one.
Nah. Oh, nah.
All right, I'll get up.
Sorry, buddy. I mean, like, I would do the whole night, but I've already had fatigue once, and it wasn't nice.
Okay.
If it makes you feel any better, I've got this hat of disguise in the bag of holding that you can put on.
Ooh, that's fancy.
Or you can try and learn the flute or something.
I'm not really a musical guy, I'm afraid. But that hat might be nice.
Well, if you want to have a go with the hat, then feel free.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Have a good shift. And I
Yeah,
go.
good night.
And, I go and stick my head on my bag. Have a little kip.
Sheev, what are you doing on your watch?
Watching.
Watching,
Roll perception.
waiting.
Perception. Come on, I clicked it. There we go.
As you have a little wander around camp, like a little listen out, you do notice something. You notice
dear.
not far from your camp.
It's dark.
It's dark. A set of tracks near your camp.
Yeah.
When you say not far, how's not
Maybe
far?
30 foot outside where your camp is.
That's not that far.
Yeah, I'll probably have a little look, see if I can work out where they're from.
Yeah, roll nature as you check these tracks. They're large. Definitely larger than any of you.
Nature.
It's larger than Hammerhead.
They're large, definitely larger than you. Clawed. So they don't wear like shoes or clothing, but that's all you get.
Oh god, are these going to be those giant hyenas?
I'm guessing I wouldn't have an idea of how fresh they are.
They're fresh enough that, you know, they're crisp and clear, but you're not a nature guy, I don't think.
Maybe we should wake a nature guy. I mutter in my sleep.
Well, I'm not really sure who a nature guy is. I'll probably keep an eye out, and then I'll probably be waking up Panelor next, so I'll tell him about them. But I'll keep an eye out for the rest of it.
Yeah, the rest of your watch goes. So you wake Panelor up next, do you?
I'll let him know about the tracks I saw.
Tracks. I'm gonna go down to where we go with Sheep down to where these tracks are.
I'll stay awake and show him where they are until he's happy.
I'm guessing a nature roll for myself.
Yeah, you get something about tracks. It's like knowing how many there are and how long ago, stuff like that. What was it?
Tracking other creatures, you can learn their exact number, the sizes, and how long ago they passed through the air.
Alright, yeah, so just roll nature to see if you can determine what this creature is, but I'll tell you how long ago that was. So these tracks are fresh. You think they're made in the last 24 hours, Panelor, and you reckon these tracks as troll tracks.
Sorry, just messing around.
Stop touching me.
Sake.
Who's touching?
Keep touching me.
Touching you.
I immediately I'm gonna like I told Shiva, I was like, looks like we've got trolls in the area.
A cave troll.
Go and get some rest down. I'll stay up for the
We can double shift if you want.
If you feel like you can hold a double shift, I don't mind doing a double shift.
Well, if you think they're quite fresh, maybe close by, it might be worth having two of us on.
Yeah, they've been up the last year for the last 20, within the last 24 hours, so they still could be in.
I'll double up shift with you then for this one.
Yeah, and then I'll double up with Rignar at the end.
As you double shift, you both can roll with your perceptions. You keep an eye out. Trolls!
A troll in the mountains.
Yeah, the cave troll.
So both of you listen out. And it's not long after Panelor's been awoken and shown these tracks that you start to hear movement up the mountain pass coming towards your camp. Not quiet or subtle. This is just a fairly large creature moving through the mountain range.
Looks like he could be on the return. Go and wake the others.
I go and wake the others.
And I'm gonna I want to move stealth up so I can possibly try and get eyes on without exposing yourself.
Yeah, so roll stealth, Panelor, as you move towards this creature and the others are awoken. You move up feeling pretty quiet as you see this creature lumber into your view, just on the edge of your dark vision. This large, I'd say he's probably close to 12 foot in height, green skin, scaly, these sort of
not that much bigger
long,
than me.
matted dreadlocks, muscular, and he's just slowly moving along the path.
Sounds
And
like
you
my
watch him
cousin.
as after a few steps, this creature stops and then drops to one knee and sort of like looks at the ground, picks something up and sniffs it, and then just starts looking around. You recognize that this Panelor is like tracking behavior.
It's tracking. I want to try. I want to move. I want to stealth back and just let him know it's like he could be tracking us, or it's tracking something else. But it's definitely aware that there's something here.
This creature is probably only maybe 100 foot away from camp at this point as you come back.
Yeah, I'm just going to tell him. It looks like it's tracking, possibly tracking us, or it's tracking something.
You said it was further up the path, didn't you?
Yeah, it's only about 100 feet away now.
None of us have been up there yet. Is it worth just trying to hide in here? See if it goes past?
We could try.
Everyone ready in case something happens.
How do you fancy slaying a cave troll, Rignar?
I'm up for it. I'm down.
So you're all sort of just like hunkering, because you're in like a little inlet off the mountain pass behind some rocks. So if you're all just sort of hunkering down, waiting for this thing to pass, I want you all to roll stealth. Panelor, I'll take over the 16 because nothing's really changed.
Okay.
Okay. If my sheet will load.
Boop.
Okay.
Oh yes, I'm critically sneaky.
All of you duck down behind these rocks. You watch as this lumbering creature moves. And it's moving quite quiet now. It's like really taking its time. And as it passes through your like little gap opening up to the area of camp, you see it just stop, sniff the air, and then just slowly keep lumbering down the path that you came. And then slowly move out of your vision.
Well, it mustn't have been very perceptive if it saw Rignar.
The way stealth works in this game is you take like a group average.
Uh,
So the average
So your
is like,
22 helped.
yeah,
Massively.
Yeah, massively helped. Yeah.
I-
The others two,
I-
I tank.
I critically helped the party. That's gonna be my one good roll for the day, guys.
I think we're going to have to double up for what we got just in case he comes back.
I look forward to it coming back.
And as Rignar says that, you hear the creature is. Do you hear? Yeah, you hear the creature starting to return up the path. Like it didn't go very far at all until it stopped and turned around.
Oh, looks like you're gonna get your wish, Rignar.
Let me at him. We can take him.
And are you rushing out of your little hideaway, or are you waiting for this creature to find you? Because it is clearly actively tracking you.
If you want to go rushing out,
We have it.
Not
want to see if
narrow.
there's a rock I can climb up, so I can get a height advantage again and fire down
Yep.
onto this troll.
I'll say Panelor scrawls up some rocks as Rignar goes charging out, and everyone can roll initiative as you go face to face with a troll.
I have a cave troll.
They have a cave troll.
I got
I
5
can't
feet
collect this token again.
Oh, let them come.
Did we get full health back from the rest?
No, you've not completed your long rest.
Yeah, I just wanted to double check that.
That's fine. I'm fit and healthy anyway.
I'm only missing 1 health because I used my hit die. Oh, and Palinor fucked it.
I expected it for myself. Hey, that come with my crit loss here.
I should definitely mean miss the first round.
So, Sheev, you're actually the quickest to react as this thing starts moving back. It hasn't seen any of you yet. It's just actively looking.
Okay.
It's so dark. I can't see without Pindik's dancing lights.
You want some dancing lights?
Make it dance. Make it dance.
For those that can't see it in the gloom, you know the creature's down this way.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's still in my sight. Yep, cool.
So I guess we are attacking it.
Oh yeah,
Let me
well,
at
Rignar's literally charging out.
I can't really see it too well, so I'm gonna dart behind this tree and have a shot ready in my crossbow for when it comes
So this
into
part
line.
of land is like not totally above head height. You can make it out, but it's got some protection just from it like being like a naturally higher part of land.
So I will aim down to this way for when it comes over.
Okay, you're holding your own.
Ready a shot.
Rignar.
Okay, I'm going to move.
Also, be careful. There's a big old cliff here.
Yeah.
So this is like a little bit of rocky rubble hill type thing.
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
raised area, maybe about waist height. So it's just harder to shoot at the creature. It's got a bit more AC because it's behind them.
Can he? I just got a question. Can he see me here? Because I was planning on waiting for him to come up with my axe ready for when he comes around the corner. So I can...
Depends. No one's done anything to raise his alarm, but if you're rushing across and ducking down, he might see you. But if you're slowly moving sneakily over there,
I want to slowly try and sneak into that corner, hoping that he'll come up halfway here. So my axe is ready, so I can retaliate if he comes around.
all right. Is that your turn? Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. This creature's gonna move forward a little bit and then sniff the air.
Sniffen seine air.
Yeah, man. Trolls are very sniffy creatures. Apparently.
Yeah, I mean, you said like this like rubble mound area is like what waist height. Well, you said he's like what 12, 13 foot or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
So he should be fairly visible to hit easily, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying it's a more difficult shot than normal, but it's not like a difficult shot. And move probably here, just looking around for you because you rolled pretty good stealth, so he hasn't made eye contact with any of you, but he knows you're close. Hammerhead, you're up.
Right.
Actually, Sheev, I think you've got a decent shot on him now as well. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, go for it. What'd you fire?
Light crossbow.
I was just
Boom.
about to ask, are we gonna go?
Mad damage.
Yeah, you crack into the side of this creature, and it roars and just wheels around and sees your camp. Hammerhead, you're up.
You shot it in its pinky toe. Right, I will move only slightly. I will move here to that tree, sort of. It's clearly visible to me. I am going to use my bow. Please hit.
Your arrow strikes the creature, but just bounces off its tough hide and just goes darting off over the cliff edge.
Well, I was going to say, provided that it hit, can I use my bursting arrow?
Not hit.
Uh,
It is tougher than a harpy. Does it do the damage regardless with the bursting arrow?
as long as like the arrow hit it.
Wait, the arrow doesn't hit it because you don't immediately.
Well, I mean, if it struck it, does it then count?
That's what I'm asking. Like, because it does damage to the area. So
Elliot, ping in the chat so we can read it.
Hang on. Ah, where's it gone? There we go.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, remember
Oh, no,
the arcane shots are a big list.
why don't you just split them into bits?
Because I didn't think at the time. Immediately after the arrow hits the creature, the target and all of the creatures.
So it can't burst unless it connects. So no, it doesn't explode. Sorry, my man. Do you do anything else?
No.
Okay. Panelor, you've scrambled up to the top of this big rock.
I should have pretty good eyes on, really, shouldn't I?
You've got pretty damn decent eyes on. There's a tree in front of you, but you're higher than the tree. So
Yeah. So, I think using that to my advantage, I will dread ambush the thing with my longbow. Let's hope I hit.
yeah, you connect. Only the first 5 damage because it's the second shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't know why I just clicked that by mistake.
Don't worry about it.
There you go.
And the second shot misses.
God damn it, no!
That was pretty good rolls as well, max damage.
Yep.
Doing anything else, or are you sitting up there?
I'm just gonna sit up there, my little hidey out.
Sheev.
I'll do another crossbow. He's a bit far away from my other stuff. Boom.
You can always make some light stands.
Oh yeah, that usually works.
and you
Maybe
know,
next
he's a
round.
troll. I imagine trolls not smart.
Yeah, you might chase them off a cliff.
But yeah, Sheev, you miss. Moving, doing anything?
No, still behind the tree.
Rignar, you're up.
Okay, you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Ready for this? So I'm going to... I think I can make it anyway. Yeah, I can make it. I am going to charge right up to him. I am going to just battle axe him, but I have Giant Slayer as well.
Do you have the Giant Slayer axe? And he is technically a giant type.
Yeah.
So you do extra damage, right?
2d6, I believe. Oh, sorry. I gain +1 bonus to attack.
That's already factored in. So
Oh, right. Okay. 2d6 damage.
Extra. Damn.
Yeah. These shows full prone. He falls prone.
Nice.
Knock him over with your giant battle axe. Roll the 2d6.
2d6, yeah.
Yeah, you should be hitting the battle axe +1, by the way.
Oh, did I not? Oh, for fuck's sake.
It doesn't matter. I just had an extra point damage. But yeah, that's what's that? 20 points of damage to the poor bugger.
Yeah, man.
Is that you done? Is it?
Yeah, that's me done.
All right. Rignar, you're up close, and you see your battle axe slash into the side of him, and you see the wound start to close up and like regenerate.
Okay.
Oh, great.
This ain't
Like
no
dwarves.
normal troll.
As the troll stands up, and he's going to attempt to claw at you, Rignar.
He's a
For
trolley troll.
a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. It swipes with one large left hand, doing 15 points of damage, slashing damage.
That's savage. Okay.
The right hand comes swinging in, just
Savage.
roaring. For an 18.
Nope.
And it tries to bite you. This thing's got 3 attacks. Oh, bloody hell.
Greedy.
25?
Yeah,
No.
maybe.
That misses.
7 points of piercing damage from the bite. That was poor.
I'll take that.
Bite
So,
only.
so Rignar's getting turned into lunch.
I mean, I'm there.
What'd you do, Hammerhead? Rignar's going at it with a troll, and it's
Well, I suppose I will fire another arrow. Oh, I would need to take one off anyway. But
bravely from the back.
yeah, bravely from the back.
You hit it.
And on that one, then I will use my grasping arrow, being at its actual hits.
Roll up. Just read all the text you've jumped.
My grasping arrow is trapped with brambles, takes an extra 2d6 poison damage. Its speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. Yep. Extra damage, and it's stuck unless it takes time to unstick.
Yeah, it's a 2d6.
Poison, right?
Yeah, 2d6. Extra 2d6 poison damage, and it takes 2d6 slashing damage the first time on each turn. Every time it tries to like move, unless it tries to move. So that's an extra 6.
All right. And here's a rappy rap.
Yep.
You done?
And yep, that's my turn.
Panelor.
Hunter's mark his ass.
Hunter is marked.
Why are you shooting his ass?
might get it-
It's
might
a nice
get it-
big target. The bull's
Might get
is
it-
the asshole.
And then let's release the arrow.
It
That's
definitely hits.
That's definitely it. And then I'm just gonna actually move forward to that one, see if I can a bit better. And then that's it.
Sheev.
I'm just gonna run over. Do I lose any movement going over this waist high bit?
Just costs you 5 extra movement. So
Okay,
instead of
yeah.
5, it's 10 just to hop over.
So I'll still make it a here behind this rock. And that'll be me.
Okay. Rignar.
Okay, I'm gonna rage and just battle axe him.
Do it. Do the line.
So that's 10 points of damage, plus the extra 2d6 for the...
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've got to read the line apparently. What is it? There's still one dwarf in this mountain, still alive. No, still draws breath, sorry.
Oh, ruined it.
Fuck it. Fuck
Yeah, he fucked it.
Go back to dwarf school.
it. God damn it.
The troll manages to stay upright this time. It's just growls at you, Rignar. Its
okay.
complete rage is aimed at you. As you see, once again, its wounds start to close up and heal.
Guys, this ain't going right.
As it's going to left, right, and try and bite you. So left hand, swipe in. For a 21.
Yeah.
You take 10 points of slashing damage.
So
Right hand
five.
comes
Half the
in.
It's raging.
Yeah, so half.
Yeah.
Right
five.
hand comes in for a 23.
Yeah.
It's not looking good for Riggs.
15 points of slashing damage.
Look
So
at
half,
the
so
top.
7. And then a bite. Only for 9. So,
No, that's that. Yeah, that didn't hit. Guys, I'm like tilting on the edge here.
doesn't the troll take more damage from the vines because it didn't try and get out of them?
Yes, it does.
I believe so.
It's another
Wait,
2d6.
You only have like 2 abilities.
Takes 2d6 slashing damage. The first time on each turn it moves 1 foot or more without teleporting.
Oh, it won't move. So.
Oh, can you hear that?
So yeah, Hammerhead, you're up.
No, my comrade is in trouble. So, I will move up towards this big bastard of a troll. And it's time to bring out the Warhammer. I am using my shield, so I get my full AC. Warhammer one-handed swing.
Don't connect with this massive troll.
I would like to use my action surge,
Go for it.
so I could take another swing. And I
Miss with a
again.
second.
Yep. That about sums up my day.
Panelor.
I've heard Rignar saying, call out that this isn't, something's not right here. And I want to immediately shout down and go, what's not right? And I'm at the same time, I'm calling out, I'm just going to shoot another arrow.
Don't connect.
God damn it, how do I miss something that's big?
You got your two friends in between, so you got to kind of.
Duck Hammerhead!
Well, he is like 5-6 foot taller than me.
You're a tall bastard anyway.
I'm 7 foot. That's like 6 foot taller. That's another Hammerhead above me.
And that's me. But at the same time, I'm calling out to Rignar. I was like, what have you seen? Like,
His wounds are healing up once he's taken damage. I've cut him and they're just sealing back up.
okay. Right.
Well, is currently trapped in vines. If we want to run,
We might
I
have...
might have to hobble.
What are you doing, Sheev?
I am moving up to here, and then casting poison spray on him.
Ooh,
Yeah.
concept.
DC 15.
Looks like a kind of a conny boy. He passes with a 50.
I will
be called
step
Connie
back
the
behind
Troll.
that rock.
Well,
And
big
that'll be
things
me.
generally got a lot of con, haven't they? So. Rignar.
I'm going at him again.
Actually,
You miss with a swing.
Oh god,
oh no,
that's me. I'm done.
no, you'll go for me. Watch. I'll go. Look at me, you big dumb ape.
Roll intimidation, Hammerhead. As you call him a big dumb ape.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Hammerhead,
intimidating as fuck.
Yeah, you see as this creature just tries to backhand you. It's going to attempt to. Ooh. He's going to attempt to push you off the cliff. I need an acrobatics or an athletics check.
Push me off a cliff. I'm on solid ground. I'm not on a cliff.
We're right next to
oh,
the cliff.
next to the cliff.
That's a long ass drop.
Oh, I thought
One
that
with
was
the
like
attention.
uphill, not down.
No.
That's down.
Damn. Do you not see all the lovely, like, distant trees and there's a river and there's
Oh,
clouds?
Okay, so I need to roll athletics or acro.
Yep, as he tries to backhand you. Just take up one of his attacks. So, lucky boy,
Yeah,
he rolled a 20.
Yeah, try that, bitch. Try that.
As his right hand just comes to backhand you, you manage to grab it and like you slide along the ground. Your heels digging in as you're just teetering on the edge as you hold it.
I grab him and I suplex him.
Good luck with that.
Rignar, let's push him off the cliff.
I want to immediately just shout out, just push him off the cliff.
The left hand claw comes towards Rignar for an
Don't
18,
die.
No.
and then attempts to bite you
Don't
for a
die.
23.
Yeah.
Don't die.
The bites are a lot less than the claws.
Plus it's halved.
Yeah, 5 piercing damage from the bite, and that is the troll done. Oh, it also his wound starts to heal up.
Alright.
Get him off the cliff.
I'm gonna try and shove him off the cliff.
Right, that's
Can
an
I-
athletics from you.
Can I help him out at that, or is it because I've already used my action? I can't.
So Hammerheads could say, "I'm going to assist Rignar on his next one," Give advantage.
okay.
Rignar, you already have advantage because you're raging, so Hammerhead might as well just go now, and then you might
Right.
go advantage if you fail.
Right. Okay.
But
Right,
so if I say I'm gonna help Rignar, then he gets advantage.
he already has
got
advantage because he's
Oh,
raging.
Okay, then I will just attempt to shove him off myself, but Rignar's already there.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
You've got the troll arm in one hand, and you just push him back, and the troll like slides back 5 foot. It's on the edge of the cliff now.
Finish him. And I can still move, right?
Yeah, you still got movement.
Okay, then I will, just stand there, kind of ready myself to help Rignar with a final shove.
Panelor, you're up.
Hit me in the eyeball.
You know what? I'll try and hit him. I'm trying in an attempt to try and knock him off. Come on, please, 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 please.
Eyeball or testicles.
For fuck's sake.
Your arrow misses again.
Sod death lock. And then, because I got the gloves of climbing, is that actually helpful for me climbing down?
So it won't cost you extra movement because normally it costs you like double movement to climb, so you can
Well, just
get down like that.
And I'm charging down. Come and give him a hand.
Okay.
And that's me.
Sheev, are you going to charge across and try and push him off?
Kinda.
Maybe.
I'm gonna run down to here.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Thunder Wave,
Ooh.
but also do a sorcery point so the other guys don't get hit.
Is it just one sorcery point and as many people as you like?
I believe so. Where's it
pretty
gone?
useful.
Meta magic.
Uh,
Careful spell. Force other creatures to make a saving throw. You can protect some of those creatures from the spell's full force. You spend one sorcery point and choose a number of those creatures up to your charisma modifier.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, you can save all your friends then, can't you?
Oh, my modifier's 2. Yeah, Panelor's not in range, is he?
What's
So
your range?
what,
No.
the
I can save both of them.
is it con strength? I can't remember what it was.
Con, and that just means he has half damage if he passes.
Well, he rolls a 9.
So
I
that
think he
should
fails.
be 15. Yeah, he fails. And damage 2d8. He gets
It's gonna
launched
matter.
back 10 feet.
So Sheev comes darting over, casts a spell, and there's this almighty thunderous racket. The wind sort of blows your hair back as you see the troll slow-mo just gets flown into the air and just drops down, roaring through the clouds and just disappears.
Boom, bitch.
that still only counts as one.
Troll is gone.
Good work, Sheev. Good work, gang. Rignar, how you holding up?
Not good. He was a big bugger.
Cure hands on Rignar. Oh. Oh, let me do that.
Your hand to Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, that's what I've done. I'm using my bonus ability to move my Hunter's Mark onto Rignar so he can get the +8.
Going for Rignar's ass now.
Took that +5 then, yeah?
It's going to play a very special healing salve.
Just the 3, mate. I think.
It's 3.
Isn't it the 5?
Oh no, it's
Oh,
5.
5. Cheers, man. Oh, shit.
Well, now that the troll's gone, shall we continue our rest and maybe we can heal up properly?
Yeah, I need to spend some hit die.
We could just set out a little later in the morning, if need be, I suppose.
Are we in the process of having a long rest or a short rest?
Long.
Long rest, right.
Yeah, you're halfway
Okay.
through it. So you're in the middle of the night, but this doesn't interrupt it. You can just carry on the next 4 or 6 hours and finish.
Okay.
Oh, happy days.
I will help Rignar hobble back to his bed.
Thank you, I need it.
How close were you? You're like 3.
9. I mean, if he just hit me with one of his hands, that would have been done. I was at 45 when I went into him.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, he wasn't messing about.
Yeah, maybe we should hide from them next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta sit perfectly situated so he's stood next to a cliff and we just shove him off every time.
Yeah, well, how many times is it more like we're going to find come across a troll next to a cliff?
Well, if we see it coming, we can move to a cliff.
We've got to be like the Spartans at Thermopylae. We've got to like sit in a little canyon, shield by shield.
What a Spartans.
What's the Thermopylae?
Oh, it's a great story. I'll tell you all about it.
Sounds like some fantasy stuff.
I think he's been on the wacky backy again.
I don't smoke wacky backy. Don't do drugs, kids.
They're bad.
Drugs are bad,
Okay.
drinking's good. There's a difference.
Okay.
I'm immediately just going to go sit up on my my little mound again and just...
Have a cry.
No, just keep high.
I help Rignar to his bedroll.
Thank you very much, good sir. Do appreciate it.
And we'll continue our rest, and I'll cook the party up some bacon in the morning. Unless you're vegetarian, then I guess there's probably some grass about.
Okay. You all return back to your bedrolls and your tents. Those whose watches were left, I guess, carry on.
And
Back
I'll
on
be
the
mine.
roost.
I was
Yeah,
hoping
we
that'd
were
be
still on,
mine.
weren't we?
I just started mine. I'll let you go back to sleep. The immediate threat has gone, so we should be alright temporarily.
Yeah, well, in case something heard the combat, I may as well stay on as the double watch.
There one.
Well, make sure you get a bit of rest.
Yeah, well, I'll have a rest next time someone comes on.
Yeah, I think it's my turn next.
Yeah, you just worry about making sure that you cut some bruises. You've got quite a lot of hit points to regain.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing once we finish this long rest, I regain all of them back.
Yep. Correct. So
Sweet.
don't worry too much about it.
We haven't
Yeah.
actually filled Sheev in like fully on our task and stuff, have we?
No, I don't think we have.
Oh, yeah.
Just I feel like
No,
you know.
I'm literally. You could see me like I'm just looking down, and I'm. You know, Hammerhead, get some sleep. I'll brief him on what's going on.
It's all good. Like because we got like the note and all that, so I'll just kind of like I'll fill Sheev in. I feel like he's very admirable. Admirable, you know,
Admirable.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word. So I'll fill him in on the details. So there's basically this bad jar which has some bad thing in. There's an elf that doesn't like us very much. And all that good stuff.
Ooh, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, and I'll tell him about our adventures down in Copper Deep Mine as well, with all the dwarves who've thrown up in the vase and stuff.
Ooh, surprised you guys made it out alive.
It was a struggle.
That's an understatement.
So this vessel, have you tried putting anything in it?
We've tried a few things, and
Holy
it did not
holy
work.
water didn't work in my holy symbol, and I take out what remains of my holy symbol and throw it down so they can have a look at it.
We tried to use it to stop the ship sinking, but it didn't like that very much.
Hmm. Why didn't you use that dust to dryness that you showed earlier? You could use that to stop your ship sinking.
Didn't think about that. Didn't quite read our inventory list.
To be fair, we've just come out of the fight. We've just lost one of our friends. I was
He was
unconscious.
yeah.
The ship
very
was
not-
sinking, so I think
and-
we'll let this one.
And I was very distraught. My elf lady had been killed as well.
She wasn't yours.
She would have been. Yeah, all in good time.
Yeah, you've had quite the adventure.
Yeah, it's been quite an experience. I just thought it was going to be a nice, simple, easy task, but apparently not.
Do you think these bad guys might have followed you here?
It's possible. I mean, he did kind of burn down Bardi, so anything's possible. Although he might be still reeling from that ballista that we shot at him.
You did?
He's not dead as far as we could tell, but he got hit pretty bad with a ballista. Just thought we'd make you aware of like what you're traveling with, because we don't want any more people to kind of get hurt. If you want to leave now, that's all good. But we could still do with your assistance traveling to the chapel.
Yeah, we're a bit too far in the mountains now, so it'll be too dangerous for me to turn back alone. So I'll stick with you guys for now. Hopefully none of them gnolls or things turn up.
You're an absolute gem.
Thank you, giant man.
Well, I'm gonna, hit the hay, and I'll make some bacon in the morning.
Sweet, peace out.
Peace out, man. Right, I'll go to bed.
Alright, Hammerhead goes to bed, and then Rignar and who's up for the last one? I know you're doubling it now. So.
Palinor, so I'll stay on.
Alright. Your watches do go uneventful, so unless you have anything you want to discuss, just the two of you.
Not from me.
I'll just ask how he's feeling after being basically almost carved in two.
Bit bruised, but I'll live.
Yeah. I think it's one of them days again.
It's just one of those days. Yeah. Well.
Alright. The sun rises and starts to warm your bones. You're probably very achy, stiff, and quite a journey to get out here.
Yeah, I could do with a proper feather bed. I will cook some breakfast. For the group, so go get some breakfast.
Got any mayonnaise?
Nah, I've got ketchup there.
Ugh. Thank you.
Alright. So time passes. You all get your things together, put down your tents, prepare for the last, you reckon 2 or 3 hours tops, looking at the map.
Should be that long. Just let's pay attention for any more possible trolls.
We're all long rested now, right?
Long rested, everything's back up.
Yep.
No more interruptions then. Just the troll. I like a troll.
Yeah, we are carrying on.
I'm just going to push on.
Okay,
Yeah.
anyone keeping an eye out? Are we moving normal pace, stealthily? What's the plan?
I suppose normal pace. We'll just all keep a little eye out, see if we notice anything, in case any more harpies are flying about. We should make some earmuffs.
sod the earmuffs. I don't think that would work half the time against those witches.
Yeah, you could just try not being wig-willed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we wandering.
I just,
Okay, you push on, and it's probably only like an hour or two until you start to make out the chapel ahead. This not amazingly large, but whitewashed religious building with domes on top, perched above, like not on top of a mountain, but like on the mountainside. Yeah, you're practically there. And as
there's the chapel, guys.
you almost made it. And the last obstacle on your path, as you come around the corner, you maybe only, quarter of a mile away, half a mile tops. As you come to cross a chasm, you notice that the bridge that once spanned it has fallen down.
Yeah.
And it's like a rope bridge, and all the rope bridges on your side, and it's clearly snapped from the other.
A way around?
Not an obvious way around.
Sheev, can you do your spider climb and like pull the other side of the bridge?
that's a long way down. He's got to crawl, climb, and then climb up. So
Yeah, and I'm guessing the bridge is going to be quite heavy to pull up at the same time.
Apparently, you have your glove of climbing. You could go technically and help.
I can help, and I don't mind giving the hand. But it's just, I'm going to take a look down this chasm and see roughly how deep it. See if I can actually see the bottom.
You can see the bottom. It's probably 100, 150 foot down, back up the other side.
Hmm.
Do you want to give it a go? Or at least anything. We could use the rope again.
How much rope did we have? There was 50 meters. I've got another 10 meters I can attach on.
Well, these are feet, meters of rope.
Oh yeah, feet.
Yep, feet.
I'll just turn around and says, "Didn't one of you have some rope as well?"
No, I lost mine. Somewhere in the desert.
Yeah, you left it in your backpack, didn't you?
Do you want to go back and get it?
Desert?
It might be a
That's
bit
why
of
we just-
a trek.
How long's the gap? Sorry.
Well, only 30 foot. But
Oh.
no.
There you go.
Or it's either you go down and climb up the other side, or we try and fire an arrow with some rope attached and do that movie cliche.
Just about to say that.
I just don't know if you'll be able to support someone's weight.
Hmm. And what? It's 30 foot across this chasm.
30 foot across, about 100, 150 foot down.
Yeah, I couldn't even throw you 30 foot, so. Well, I mean, I probably could, but I guarantee I won't get the roll that I need for it.
Well, maybe if one of us was a gnome or something, you could toss them over.
Yeah.
We're fucking gnomes now, are we?
Well, you keep
Toss a
saying no
dwarf.
one tosses the dwarf, so.
Nobody tosses my dwarf.
Apart from himself at night.
Giddity.
And there's no other discernible route.
Not that you can see. You might be able to walk, but this is the path, so you might be able to shear along the cliff face and, climb around. It can be difficult.
What if we
Hold
shove-
on.
Hmm?
Didn't we have a scroll of invisibility? To see it?
Oh, yeah.
Did.
Um,
I'm
What, you're
just going
thinking
on-
there's an invisibility of,
What's
invisible...
happening? It's like a challenge. It's not a sheer drop like we think it is. And there's something invisible there that we could use to get across.
I think it's a shit drop.
I don't think it's going to be Indiana Jones.
Who's that?
I'll tell you all about it once we get to the chapel.
Oh, if you want to try that theory, you could just throw some pebbles across the middle and see if they land on something.
Saves us from using a scroll.
Yeah.
I'll just pick up a couple of pebbles and just throw it around and see if I can see if it hits anything.
And it goes gadonk at the bottom of the chasm.
It goes gadonk at the bottom of the chasm.
Yeah, so we
Yeah, but it's only 30 foot. I could probably walk on over to the other side, and then you could probably toss the rope over. Might be a better way.
Use an arrow.
Palinor, did you believe in God when you threw the rock?
I just turn to you and I just give you like a wide-eyed glare enough to see that there is no God I believe in anymore because of what happened, like to my character.
Oh, that's
All you see is a dark emptiness void in my eyes. I have pure anger and pure hatred and like all negative emotions, but not aimed at you.
Calm down, Palpatine. It's okay.
Good.
Right. Yeah. So it's either climb down or we try the arrow thing. Is there anything that we would be able to lodge an arrow into on the other side? Is there like a good tree?
There's plenty of rock and like crevices. If you're lucky, you might get like a good shot in that it stays.
Yeah, I don't think we should try our chances with that.
Yeah, I'm not wasting all my arrows.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna have to be a climbing thing, guys.
Yeah. Should I do my spider climb and just walk over, and then when you can toss the rope over?
Yeah, and leave the hammer and pitons with us so we can lodge it in.
Yeah. Well, I can secure it at your end, and then I'll take a couple over to the other side.
Okay, so you're climbing back up.
Yep. Securing the rope
Yeah.
on the other side, and yeah.
With your spy climb, there's no challenge at all.
No.
You climb down like some sort of crazed beast and climb at the other side and tide off. Those who are crossing, I do need athletics checks as you've got to hold on and shimmy across the rope.
I need to remember to do a +5 to mine
Why?
because of my gloves of swimming and climbing.
I don't think you need to do any pluses at all, do you?
Uh,
I would say this is climbing, so you should be fine.
I'd be fine then.
Yeah. So just the other two then.
Is it worth tying them a bit of rope, or are they already going?
I assume they're
Sorry,
at their end as well.
Well, I meant like tie themselves onto the rope in case one of them slipped.
Totally not me.
Regnard just goes, I think. He's just gone.
Yeah, I've just gone. Screw this, I'm going.
Hammerhead, do you feel confident? Regnard just crossed without any safety equipment. Any safety rope.
Here we go.
Don't have to.
Don't be such a pansy.
See, this is where I wish we had Pindic still, because at least it could give me a bardic inspiration. Here we go. Athletics. Yeah!
Yeah, you get across as easily as Regnard did.
No, I do it even better. I got 19. I did it even
You do it
better.
slightly better.
Just enough
You're
where I
slightly
could be
more
like,
impressive.
"Ha-ha."
You know, he took 20 seconds, you took 19. Look at that. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
whoa, Hammerhead was better.
Do a sweet like little flip or something at the end.
I'll walk back over and retrieve the rope from both sides.
It takes you probably a good like 5 minutes to go all the way down, all the way back up again. Get the rope.
Oh, I can just walk over the rope, can't I?
Yeah, I guess. Why not? Yeah, that makes sense.
You can roll like that, tie a rope around him, and just swing round, down, and then climb up.
So yeah, you retrieve the rope and head towards the Chapel of Purity. Head up the steps and approach the front door. And as you come to the front door, it slowly opens. And out comes a quite jovial looking, rather rotund, bearded man in like a friar-esque costume, and he just comes up smiling. It's like, "Welcome, welcome, pilgrims. Please come in. I'm sure you are tired."
Yeah. Is there any particular reason why your bridge is broken?
We had a storm a few weeks back and haven't had time to repair it. Very impressed you came across.
I'm just, we're the most devoted, obviously.
Of that I have no doubt. None of you are capable with a hammer and saw. Perhaps you could repair it for us?
Well, we can give it a gander.
Most
Got a
kind,
few
most
tools
kind.
we could use.
As he sort of ushers you all in, and leads you through the chapel itself into like a nice tended courtyard garden. And sits you down and stuff.
This is lovely.
Oh, can I help you with some bread? We have a small bit of wine if you like.
Ooh.
I'll just raise my hand up.
Bread would be lovely.
I'm alright. Well,
Um,
thank you for the kind offer.
I would like to try some of the wine.
Oh god,
Yeah.
this is gonna go wrong.
What we talking? We talking a red, or white?
It's red, I believe. It was left as a donation several months ago. It seems quite nice.
Oh, well, I would like to have a small cup if it is going. It has been quite a tiring journey.
I want to just walk up to the friar after he's poured Hammerhead a cup and goes just wordfully, you don't have any nuns present, do you? In a way to just I just want to as a way because you might want to keep them hidden.
Wow, pal.
No, this is an all-male order. Though there are some female cooks and cleaners on staff. Why do you ask?
Do tell me more.
That's why keep them away from the cat. Unless you want them all impregnated and God knows what else.
And yeah, he pours wine for those who want them and brings like crusty bread that you can all sort of have, and just sits down with you and just welcomes you all to the chapel. Asks if he can be any of assistance.
Yes. We've travelled here to seek advice.
Really? Well, we are at your disposal.
You might as well just show him, and we can then tell him at the same time.
We'll tell him that, sort of the basis of the story and show him the jar. And we'd be very appreciative of any assistance you can have, to tell us more about it, if you know anything, and how he may have disposed of this great evil.
So do you bring the jar out and just place it on the table and tell him your whole story, everything you've learned to this point?
Yeah. And like the note and stuff as well, so he can kind of read it.
Does he read Abyssal?
He does.
That's right. So I won't have to translate for him now.
No, he will explain. Yes, I can read it. We all here learn the evil languages. We're an order devoted to cleansing the world and driving corruption back to where it comes from. And he just looks and peers at this jug. I do not recognize this artifact, but we have an extensive library. Do you mind if this stays here while we study it?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
one reason why we came. In fact, and I take out the crumpled note and the obelisk inscription as well, and I give it over to the friar himself and goes, I wonder if this will be it. Again, explaining where we found each one.
We'd be happy to fix your bridge in the meantime, being that you're assisting us. Favor for a favor.
That is most generous of you, good sir. He looks over, I assume you wrote down what was on the obelisk and the crumpled note you had.
Yeah, we have the notes and stuff, I believe.
This will need some research. to find out exactly what you have uncovered here. There are some things I recognize. Yunagu, I know of. The demon that is mentioned here on your obelisk.
I'm beginning to wonder if that obelisk in this vase was possibly connected.
Should we tell him about the elf guy as well?
I would have thought we would have explained that at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll just let him know, and like, kind of let him know what he was like, because being that we've met him as well.
Yes. It does sound like it's connected. Yunagu was, we believe, the demon lord chiefly worshipped by gnolls. So that would
Yeah.
connect into your... yes. Known as the ruler of ruin, the lord of savagery, the beast of butchery. He went by many names. I know he was slain several thousand years ago. I can look up more information. What do you require?
Just, is there any way to... Because we assume that this is some sort of vessel for him to maybe come back? Or, like, do we know if he's, like, banished to, like, a demonic plane somewhere else? Or...
Powerful demons are never truly slain. It's just, when you kill them, they are banished back to where they originally came from.
Oh. What if one was to go to the plane which they have banished and then kill them there?
That is the only known way to truly slay a demon lord, but that is quite a journey.
Well, it'd make quite the epic tale.
I'm just wondering how much strength he could have gathered already.
Well, that dwarf was definitely puking in it for a fair while.
He starts casting some magic on it to try and identify the object. This is unusual. It is like it's hiding its true purpose, though I can see it's affected by conjuration magic. Do we have any practitioners in magic here who understands the arts, or?
Yeah. I know a little bit about conjuration.
So that gives you an insight into maybe what this does exactly. I'm not sure. It sounds like it's connected maybe to Yunagu in some way. Either in summoning or teleportation is also part of conjuration.
Yeah.
So he's teleporting blood.
I haven't really had much of a look at it yet either, so can I have a look at it as well?
Yeah, go for it.
And give him some of my insights on conjuration.
Yeah. So as you look at it, Sheev, what do you want to know about it? You can roll Arcana, try and figure out its magical edge. You can roll Religion, try and find its more religious stuff. What are you trying to learn about?
Probably more the Arcana.
So roll Arcana.
I want to turn to Ignore and Hammerhead and go, do you two want to start getting work to on the bridge, and I'll see if I can be assistance here, and then if not, I'll come and give you guys a hand.
Yeah, sure.
Guess so, because Rignar, like, this could be perfect opportunity for your smithing abilities. You could learn a bit of construction and such.
Yeah, can do, man.
But I'll ask the friar monk guy.
He will say his name's Cohen.
Cohen. Do you have resources, things like tools and stuff that we could use?
Yes. We are charged with maintaining this place, so we have ample supplies in that department.
Okie doke.
And he'll tell you where the workshop and the sheds are and stuff we can get.
Okie doke.
Bits of wood, hammers, rope, whatever you need.
We'll crack on then.
Awesome.
So yes, Sheev, thinking about it and looking at it, he's right. Like, conjuration magic is involved with the either bringing something to you or sending you to something. either in connection to what they're talking about is bad. So either this is involved in bringing this creature from where it is, or giving things to this creature, you believe. Or maybe even
Okay.
both. So we have
Can
two
we-
guys going off to repair the bridge.
Yeah,
Um,
we're gonna just like start getting bits hammered together and.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I'll ask Panel. Can I borrow your glove of climbing? Because obviously we're gonna need to go up the other side, and if you're chilling there.
Oh, might be best if I come with you then to get it done.
Yeah. Well. Either
Because
or.
you're going to have to get attuned to it first, and
Yeah, fair point. Yeah, so yeah, you can come with.
if
Alright, so what? Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, if you do need any assistance or require any help, just come and get me. I'll come and help as soon as I can.
Okie doke.
Two sort of handsy guys go and fix the bridge. Sheev and Panelor, is there anything you want to discuss with Cohen? Otherwise, he'll ask, is it alright to take the jug into the temple itself?
Um,
Not really. I just wanted to help him look at it. Really.
I think I'd probably want to ask if there's a way it could have. I'm thinking back to the dwarfs that were in the tombs and how they were caught. Like, could it reanimate the dead? Or, like, something like in the form of reanimation of the dead?
We'll have to do more study. I know Yunagu blessed his followers with eternal hunger, as they saw it as a good thing, though I can't imagine why being hungry all the time is a good thing.
Well, he tries to do insane things like destroy the town of Bardi.
Poor boy.
I know Knowles served him even in death. Their hunger was so great that not even death would stop their bodies from moving and doing his will. That may affect other followers if there are others. I can't imagine why any sane person would follow this creature.
Explain that to that elf. He took
But-
a crossbow. He took a ballistic bolt. And even though it hurt him, he was still alive.
Oh.
Demon lords are capable of bestowing great power on their followers. Wouldn't surprise me if this elf has done unspeakable things for this power.
God knows what else he's done. Well, I don't think I'll be any much more help in the time being. I'll go and help the other two out with the bridge repair.
So, while the other three do bridge repair, Sheev, is there anything you want to do? Cohen is going to go head to their library and start researching for you. Join him if you want to try and find anything yourself.
Yeah, I'll join him and help him research.
Are you looking for anything specific? Are you looking about this demon, the jug, anything that's not even about this topic? Because their library seems to be very on demons, devils, the dark arts. This is what they study and fight.
I won't say anything particular, just any way I can help him. Not really sure
just
anything
roll,
else.
roll general intelligence as you just study the jug with him and look at the
General.
information.
Whew. So smart.
You learn that Yunagu was slain over 2,000 years ago. He was very active on this continent at the time, and is believed to be the reason that the Barren Sands are barren.
Okay.
The ancient history seems to talk about this not traditionally being a desert, and became a desert just through his sheer greed and hunger for anything living, just devouring everything in his path.
Hero.
And that's all you really get. But you spend a few hours at it, looking at old tomes and having to translate loads of stuff. The three at the bridge. Over the course of the day, you do eventually repair the bridge. You cross the other side, bring up the old one, re-fasten in the supports, and get it working as the sun comes down.
Okie doke.
Good work, chaps.
Ah, splendid job, well done. Shall we go get ourselves a drink?
Sure.
That's a good show.
I'm also would like to know if they found out anything.
So you come into the chapel itself, and you find like a reasonably sized dining hall that seems to have a dozen friars in there, all sort of sat around the table laughing. They've all got like their ales and their beers and cheeses,
Ooh.
and just sat down having a chat and like the end of the day, chill out with all people. And there's plenty of space for you, and they all make room and welcoming bunch.
We'll let them know that we've got a nice new spangly bridge. So bridge is all sorted for you.
Cohen thanks you. Oh, well done. That's been down for weeks now. Pilgrims can come up here without any problems. Thank you.
Well, I mean, there's a few creatures on the way up. We had a run-in with some harpies and a troll, but the troll's dealt with.
Troll, really? They're quite rare in these mountains, but harpies are a pain.
Oh, there's a few less harpies and there's one less troll.
We try and encourage groups to come sizable numbers.
Mm.
Harpies seem to try and pick off smaller groups, but
Quick question: the troll, he was, he kind of, we cut him, and he just heal again. Is that
He just
usual
sort of
for trolls?
smiles. You haven't come across a troll before, have you?
Not one like
No,
that.
first time.
Trolls possess almost unnatural regeneration property. You can even remove their heads and they will eventually grow back.
Wow.
We shoved him off a cliff. Is that gonna do much for him?
They aren't invincible. Enough damage and they will die. I believe fire stops the regeneration process, so that's always a good way to go if you come across a troll again.
Good to know.
Oh.
But if you fight
Anything
them, avoid chopping off the limbs. It's a bit of advice I know of.
with chopping off the limbs?
We'll eventually end up with 2 trolls.
Jesus. Do you have anything that you can give us that can help us out on the way back down? Maybe some fire bombs or something like that?
Any magic
Not-
that you could put on our weapons?
We have some magic. It has a tendency for not lasting too long, but we might be able to put something together. If you plan on staying here a few days, I'm sure we can do something.
Hmm.
That would be much appreciated.
It'd be good to learn some fancy tricks.
So you all sit down to eat. Is there anything like they've been studying it, the jug, for about probably the last 4 or 5 hours? Has anybody questions you specifically want to know the answers to? You might have.
Harpy.
Did we find out much about the jug?
Sheev didn't. Cohen's like, not specifically the jug, but there seems to be, or was, a small cult following outside of Knowles, connected to this region. I believe it has some connection to that.
Well,
It might explain your obelisk and the jug, the mine and everything.
That would kind of coincide with what we said.
But we need to concentrate on removing the power from this item. That would be our next step, to find out how to do that.
Any way we could help? I mean, I know I'm not magical as such, but
I'm not sure. If you stay here a few days, we'll study the item, and maybe there'll be something you can do. But for now, rest. You've had a long journey, and you've done much good.
Indeed. Rignar, would you like to, whilst we sit and rest, learn some new languages?
Vice versa to you, if you'd like.
Yeah, we could do a little language exchange program. May as well open our minds in this place of learning.
As well.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know Dwarvish?
I would love to learn some Dwarvish. We could have a good conversation in Dwarvish. I could teach you Elven, and you could understand all of us in Elven. I could teach you Infernal, if you'd like to learn Infernal.
I think Elven might be a good show.
Okay, I'll teach you Elven for Dwarven.
I think it might be more than a dinner conversation.
That's over the next couple of days.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to take some work, but I just we wanted to establish that we're going to try teach each other some languages, make us more universal.
All right, the dinner goes on. You talk about learning Dwarvish and Elvish. Much good time is had. And as it comes to the end, Cohen will say, we have put aside some rooms for you. They're not much. They're very modest, but comfortable, warm.
That is splendid, thank you. It has been a very dusty bed for the past few days on the road, so a room would be nice.
Excellent. And he shows you your way. It's like a small building outside the chapel that seems to be put aside for guests and visitors. It has like a communal kitchen area and sort of 4 or 5 bedrooms that sort of come off it.
Ah, seems lovely.
Thank you.
Is there like a room where we could, clean ourselves up, wash and like wash our clothing, etc.?
Yeah, he'll point you to like the wash house, and there's like communal shower, a washing clothes area.
Okay, yeah, I would like to do that because we have not bathed in quite some time. I imagine we're quite
We all need to.
Well, I mean, we technically bathed in the sea, but that probably wasn't too good.
Well, I'll leave you to it. I'm going to head back to the library and probably pull an all-nighter. If things are actively tracking you, might be good to be speedy with the research.
Indeed, but we'll probably we'll be doing our usual sort of night patrol rotations and stuff, so we'll try and keep an eye out from the chapel. Is that bridge the only way across here?
Unless you're really good at climbing.
Unless
Yes,
you're really
I think
good
so.
at climbing.
I believe they
Or
were
flying.
good at climbing.
Yeah, the gnolls seem to get up that little. Well, I mean, it was only a small cliff, but they still made their way up it, and who knows what tricks that elf has. So we'll keep an eye out. Make patrol
Right.
of the grounds, etc.
Good night then.
Good night.
Okay. He heads off back towards the library. You're all left to your own devices for the night.
I'm gonna just. I want to go and just read something in the library if possible.
Yeah, you head to the library. It's got like, 5 or 6 monks all in like candle lit looking over old dusty tomes. And they all look up at you and just, no one cares that you're there.
And I want to go and ask Cohen and ask if he's got any particular books on Onis and devils, demons,
Hammerheads.
kidnapping. On kidnapping.
You say bronies?
Demons.
Oh.
Yeah, on kidnapping of people.
Well, Father Cohen will look at you. Well, I have whole shelves on devils and demons. That's half the books in here. But an Oni is actually a giant kin. Common misconception. But I may have a few old, dusty tomes on them. Not often asked about Onis.
It's just something from a past to try and put to rest if I can.
Okay. Yeah, he brings out a few books. He's not got that much. Maybe 2 very old tomes, and he puts them down. I hope these are some help to you.
It's better. And I just take him and just go off and start reading.
Roll general intelligence. Panel law. And are you looking for something specific about Oni?
Basically, it's what's made me dark in myself. So basically, I'm looking for like their kidnappings and what they do to kidnap the victims. Oh my god!
You know nothing.
You don't know nothing. You flick through the book. You don't get a lot out of it. Like, the origin of Oni and about them seems to remain a mystery to most scholars. Many seem to believe that they're like corrupted spirits of like people have died, where others seem to argue that they're actually sort of created by the gods to test like people as like a punishment almost. It doesn't really ever seem to mention about kidnapping people. It does go on a great deal that they seem to enjoy music and dance for some weird reason. But, no, you don't really get a lot. And a lot of this seems to be more, just guesswork than fact.
Yeah.
Though, as you flick through the books, you rolled a 1, so you know so little.
Yeah, I can't believe that roll.
Yeah, it doesn't talk about them much on this continent. It seems to talk about them mostly in the east.
Which makes sense for where I've come from.
Yeah, but no, it's all more conjecture than fact. Like it's half fairy tales and stuff. It's not very useful for you.
Not much more. But I take him back and put him back, and I just head back to the others.
I'm just gonna be doing a little patrol of the grounds. Just keeping an eye out for any business. I'll be doing the first stay-uppy shift if people want to sleep.
Are you going for like a full-blown night watch?
Yeah, it's like if everyone's like resting and stuff, I'll
split it. I'll stay with you.
Okay.
Yeah. We can all have a shift.
Yeah, I just thought may as well have a little patrol around, make sure like we kind of know the area.
Yeah. I return and I'm guessing I don't see you, Hammerhead, but I talk to like the other 2 and like the explainer, so goes, yeah, I'm down for that. But maybe if we start doubling up, just in the meantime, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, sure. I'll head off to Hammerhead now then. We'll double up.
I'm just gonna roll a perception just in case there's anything. Just gonna see. I see nothing.
That seems pretty quiet.
Yeah, just gonna.
I sneak up on him in his face.
I don't even see Rignar.
Just walks between your legs and you don't realise.
But what are you doing down there, Rignar?
Double.
Ah.
Okay, yeah. So Hammerhead, your little walk around watch goes about instant. You sort of do a couple of laps of the building. You bump into an old friar who seems to just be going to the outdoor loos or something. But yeah, it seems fairly quiet. Most of the people gone to bed. Those that haven't are just staying up late in the library studying.
Okay, cool.
You walk the halls and the grounds, and you head back to your little sort of guest house.
Sweet. So that's my Rignar's shift done.
Oh yeah, Rignar's with you as well. I forgot you're doubling. Who's going next?
The other 2.
Me?
I don't know, actually.
Are you just doing swaps?
Yeah.
Sounds like
I assume it's a fair amount of ground to like cover and patrol, so it's probably easier with 2.
yeah, it's pretty.
I'm guessing as well.
Next 2, what are you doing?
So walk about, listen out.
have a bit of an occasional chat.
Oh, that's
Same
what
as
he
always.
feels achieve.
Roll some perceptions then if you keep an eye out. Don't have to. Yeah,
I
again.
swear I am not clicking my passive wisdom either.
So are you doing like long watches, like 4 hours each or something? Or are you just doing like 2 hours and 2 hours and 2 hours and 2 hours?
I guess we're doing long.
Yeah, do a long watch.
Okay. Yeah, so both you have a wander around until it's almost daylight. Panel or Sheev, just chatting away, maybe getting to know each other a bit better. It's as you're heading back to the guest house. Long rests are complete if you needed any of them. So
Just
you
make
know.
sure everything's topped up.
We got like good
Because
ones.
it's
didn't
the
we?
last minute. You're just going back
Oh.
just to wake them up, have some breakfast. You notice a group of people moving at speed across the courtyard and pushing their way in to the temple building itself.
I'm immediately going to make a straight beeline straight and follow them.
Alright. As they all entered, you counted 10, maybe 11. They've entered this. They are not dressed like friars. They're all in this sort of reddish, brownish cloak, hoods up, as they move quickly into this building. And as you sort of enter the temple building, as soon as you peer the door open, you see a friar face down, pool of blood around him.
Oh, crud. Oh, this isn't fun, guys.
Are we with panel at this moment?
Yeah,
So are we on the way off?
Rignar and Hammerhead are still in bed.
Oh, right, okay.
Because this is like the literal end of their watch. They're coming back to the building,
Okay.
so you can all get up and have breakfast. Like the sun has
Right.
just risen.
looks like we've got trouble again.
Yeah. Should probably wake
And,
up the other guys.
Panelor, you know
Yeah.
this is the building where the jug is being housed. Well,
And I immediately just like, I'm like, oh god, they're after the jug. And I'm torn because I know we're going to need help. I just want to rush in there and stop them from taking it, and try and save as many fries as possible. And I just look at Sheev and I'm like, I don't know what to do. This is like the first time I really do not know what to do.
Well, if you run back and wake them too, I'll wait here at the door and stop them if they try and get out with this jug.
Just be safe. And I immediately now make it like the fastest 100 meters ever, or however far. And I just go dive straight in on these two and just go, get the hell up. We've got trouble.
Ah, blah, blah, blah. Ugh, now we're gonna get breakfast. Grab my hammer and bits and bobs.
We've got at least 10 of them. Then wearing cloaks, red cloaks. Let's just get.
Yeah, I got suited and booted.
alright. Suit and Buddha as you charge across Sheev. No one has exited this building, but you have heard shouts and like the screams of people in pain.
So
Yeah.
Shield,
I'm pretty much
hammer,
just still
charge in.
waiting.
Alright, you charge in and rush in through the foyer, all four of you together.
Yep.
As you enter the foyer, you find Father Cohen, like, slouched up against a wall, bleeding heavily. Like, deep breaths, like, barely conscious.
Medicine on him?
Yeah, you rush up and do medicine check on him.
For God's sake.
Panel, you rush up to him and try and stop the bleeding. And as you come to him and touch his wounds, you see these wounds are fatal. You really feel like he's not going to survive this.
God. I'm so sorry, Father.
And he just grabs you and pulls you in tight. It's like, white dragon's breath. It will destroy the jug. As he just sort of goes.
Rest in peace, noble friar. Alright, no messing about, lads. Like, we'll mourn them when they're dead, but we need to stop them getting this jar.
I'm pissed.
I don't want to say split the party, but like we need to find like if there's multiple exits. Who knows? I suppose we know. Would we know if there's multiple exits? Or was it
So
just
yeah,
one main
you've
entrance?
all done like, you know, your own patrols of this place. There's not multiple exits. There's only one entrance, but there are multiple like windows and things.
Okay.
They open? Have they been open? I inspect, see if they've been open. Like,
Well, you've entered the foyer. You can leave and look. On your patrols, you would have noticed that the windows don't open. They're just glass, but they're only single pane glass. Like anyone can smash those if they want.
no one's left the room because Sheaves have been standing in front of them, so the guys are still in there. The 10 guys are still in.
Yeah.
Make way to the jar room.
Okay, you exit the foyer and start heading down the steps. And I think we might call it early here, because we're going to enter a big fight. I think it might drag on a bit. Well, you know, some of us have to finish at 5, and we have an hour and a half long fight or something.
Don't have lives. Play D&D.
As you all start rushing towards where the jug is kept to stop these assailants.
Let me see the map.
Or the battle map.
Yeah, I really want to see
You
it.
can have a little look, see.
Sneak peek preview.
Quick, move your people around and have a look.
Don't pew pew around, otherwise I'll take you off straight away.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Oh, this ain't gonna go well, is it?
It's gonna go excellent. Stop complaining.
People in robes never do bad things.
What? Say again?
Like, they're totally up to good things.
I immediately. I just want to say one thing. Is
Yeah.
that the one at the very front? Is that a definitely more feminine, like, shape that you can tell?
Alright, calm down.
No. I've got a tactic. I'm just gonna go Hammerhead woman. Charge.
It is definitely a woman.
What the one in the
Hammerhead
black robe there?
woman.
Yeah.
Charge. Yeah, that one. Charge woman. Go.
I'm gonna announce to her that shit's fucked.
Literally. That'll be next week though.
Yeah, we'll do it next week.
That is literally just going to be like the opening of next week. Is
That's gonna be a
Hammerhead.
sweet episode.
I literally don't care
won't.
about your reputation now. I'm just like, she's yours. Do with you as you want.
Oh yeah, bow chicka bow bow. I roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
Right.
Enjoyed myself. That was good.
It was good as always.
Yes, Joe.
Sorry about cutting it early, but I did think like it would be tight to get the fight done in half an hour. But we never do a fight in half an hour.
Yeah.
It's cool. That means that we got a sweet bang to an episode next week.
Sure.
Nice little sneak peek to it as well.
Dun dun dun. Freeze frame.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Right, I think that looks like we're going to be ending there for the day. So next week we're going to have a real corker of a start to an episode. But for now, this is going to be me and the guys say goodbye from D&D. I will be back tomorrow for a little stream, so I shall see you tomorrow. Have fun.